Another shift, steel-toe boots and coffee trips. Punch the card, put on a smile, just trying to make this worth the while. Count the hours, count the pay, hope it stretches through the day. Dreams are waiting somewhere out, just gotta drown the worry out. Every sunrise feels so far, still chasing who we are. Night by night, just trying to get things right. One more shift, one more check, keeping hope within our sight. By night, holding on through all the weight. Maybe tomorrow opens up a different gate. Apartment lights are burning low, only one place left to go. My old dog waits beside the door, like I've never left before. Console glowing in the dark, one more game before it starts. For a little while the world stands still, long enough to catch my will. Little victories come and go, but they're enough to keep us whole. Night by night, trying to outrun the grind. Bills stack up, dreams hold on, somehow we still find the time. By night, one more chance to breathe again. Even small steps can feel like wins. Maybe we're not falling behind. Maybe we're just taking our time. No spotlight, no parade, just another honest day. Night by night, building something brick by brick. Every lesson, every setback, every time we didn't quit. By night, the story's still being written now. One day we'll look back and understand how. Another shift, another sunrise, another chance. Every scar's another story, every mile learned the hard way. They can build another wall, we'll find another highway. Heavy skies don't stop the sunrise, broken clocks still count the days. Every setback lights a fire, every fire finds a way. Stand up, don't let go, the strongest roots grow below. We rise like a phoenix through the flames. We fight even when no one knows our names. One heartbeat, one more chance, one more reason not to fall. When the ashes hit the ground, we're still standing through it all. Standing through it all. Every road is made of choices, every dream begins unknown. Nothing worth remembering ever happened staying home. Storm clouds only hide the daylight, never steal it from the sky. Keep your eyes upon tomorrow, never stop asking why. Hold on, breathe in, the next chapter will begin. We rise like a phoenix through the flames. We fight even when no one knows our names. is louder than fear. Maybe tomorrow starts right here.
Yeah. Some days just hit different. No drama, just living. Today was a great day. Some days just hit different. No drama, just living. Alarm went off, but I beat it to the punch. Coffee tasted right, grabbed an early lunch. Green lights all the way, didn't miss a turn. Sun shining bright, let the windows burn. Phone stayed quiet, nothing blowing up. Just a couple friends saying, man, what's up? Stopped by the store, found my favorite drink. Sometimes life is better than you think. Today was a great day. No stress weighing on my mind. One step at a time, everything just fell in line. Today was a great day. Didn't need a reason why. Sometimes all it takes is one blue sky. Got back home, kicked off my shoes. Dog by the door like I've been waiting on you. Controller in my hand, game loading up. No rage today, just a little good luck. Group chat laughing over something dumb. Nobody arguing, everybody having fun. Pizza on the table, favorite show on. Didn't even notice that the Steelers won. You don't need fireworks, you don't need fame. Sometimes the little things change everything. Today was a great day. Hope tomorrow feels the same. Every little moment makes the memories we keep. Today was a great day. No rush, no race to run. If tomorrow's half as good, then I've already won. Here's to the simple days. May they never feel ordinary.
never seemed to end. Every weekend meant another friend, riding until the streetlights came. Nobody cared about fortune or fame. CD cases scattered on the floor, counting down outside the record store. We thought we'd never lose those days. Funny how they slipped away. Now every picture fades, but somehow never leaves. Take me back to yesterday's tomorrow, when every dream felt close enough to borrow. No clocks, no fear, no reason not to try. We never knew how fast the years could fly. Old game consoles blowing through the night, pizza boxes, everything felt right. Home phones ringing down the hall, somehow we still talk to everyone. Neighborhoods that felt so alive, windows down on late night drives. The world kept turning nice and slow, back before we'd ever know. Maybe we were young, maybe time moved differently. Take me back to yesterday's tomorrow. Every laugh outran the sorrow. No maps, no plans, just one more open road. Somehow we carried a lighter load. We were writing names on unfinished pages, growing up without knowing those would be the golden ages. Maybe nothing lasts forever. Maybe that's the reason we remember. Take me back to yesterday's tomorrow. Every sunset promised one more tomorrow. If I could steal one moment from the past, I'd never let it go. I'd make it last. The years keep moving, but somewhere those kids are still laughing. Everybody start somewhere. Yeah, let's go. Everybody start somewhere. Yeah. Everybody start somewhere. Yeah. Everybody start somewhere. Yeah. Started with a dream and a second-hand plan. Long nights working just to be the better man. Everybody saying maybe you should slow down. Funny how they listen when the whole place gets loud. Built it from the ground, brick by brick. Every setback taught another lesson real quick. No shortcuts, no easy road. Every heavy step helped carry the load. Every scar, every mile, every moment worth the while. We'll make it, even if the road gets long. Stand together, keep holding on. Every mountain starts with one more climb. We'll make it, one step at a time. One step at a time. Working late while the city sleeps. Planting seeds that tomorrow keeps. Missed a few parties, skipped some nights. Trading comfort for bigger sights. Some days hit like a heavyweight round. Some days hope's the only thing around. Still I lace up, still I stand. Building tomorrow with these two hands. When the lights burn low and the doubts get loud, remember why you started. We'll make it.
Turn it up. Feel the pressure. No shortcuts. Let's go. Beat you. Beat you. Bills bring thunder through the snow. Dolphins make the whole coast glow. Patriots fight. Jets take flight. Somebody's earning it tonight. They'll beat you. Steelers waving black and gold. Ravens never doing what they're told. Bengals bite. Browns don't quit. Every snap's another hit. They'll beat you. Who's gonna stand? Who's gonna fall? Only one team's walking tall. They'll beat you. Beat you. Beat you. Beat you. Beat you. That's what we came to do. Every yard, every play, we're coming straight through you to beat you. Beat you. No backing down today. Every whistle, every hit, we came to dominate and beat you. Yeah. Texans grind, Colts attack. Jaguars never looking back. Titans hit with all they've got. Every Sunday's red hot. They'll beat you. Chiefs strike fast, Raiders roar. Broncos always wanting more. Chargers flash across the field. Nobody's giving in. They'll beat you. No excuses. No mercy. Just football. Time to beat you. Cowboys shine beneath the lights. Eagles soar on Sunday nights. Giants battle, Redskins fight. Every city's feeling right. They'll beat you. Packers frozen, Bears stand proud. Lions make Detroit loud. Vikings sound that northern call. Every fan gives it their all. Beat you, beat you, beat you. Win some, lose some. Next week's coming. Suit up, stand up, bring the noise. Time to beat you. Falcons fly, Panthers run. Saints chase one more championship run. Buccaneers won't fade away. Every season starts today. They'll beat you. Seahawks rise above the rain. Cardinals soaring through the game. 49ers chase the crown. Rams refuse to back down. Beat you, beat you, beat you. That's what we came to do. 32 teams, one dream. Every season starts anew. Time to beat you. Leave it on the field tonight. Every city, every fan under Friday, Sunday, Monday live. No easy wins. No easy road. Just football. And we're gonna beat you, beat you, beat you, beat you.
Welcome on in, everybody. I, of course, am Dr. DeLay, bringing you coverage of some more preseason football as we have the New York Jets taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. As we'll look at, of course, some of the backup quarterbacks today for the Steelers. No Aaron Rodgers, no Mason Rudolph. Kind of a interesting little battle here. I kind of have been reading some of the chat here. Very interesting on your thoughts of it. I may or may not explain mine. We'll get to that in a moment. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully all is going well for everyone here today. Hopefully you've had a great Friday. We'll look at the team stats again. Not really relevant for this one, but may as well. Kind of like trying to warm myself up to doing this in week one and, of course, so on. But as you can see, again, the Jets with a very abysmal year last year, just not good. Of course, they had a heck of a game. I'm sure you guys remember week 1 last year, Jets and the Steelers. What a game that was. Probably the game of the year, to be honest with you. Of course, they won't get any love because of the stakes. They weren't really as high, but definitely a genuine great game played by these two last year in week 1. But the Jets, again, the offense just bad. As you can see, only 17 points a game. Their defense worse, 29 points a game. Of course, again, they couldn't move the ball, and they couldn't really stop anyone either. And they couldn't hold on to the ball, and they couldn't take any, away. They couldn't cause any turnovers. Of course, the stat that everyone talks about of the pass defense, just bad. Couldn't, no picks from the Jets last year. The Steelers, of course, average as far as allowing points and scoring points, though below average, and moving the ball down the field and stopping. But turnovers, of course, will help. That, of course, was the Tomlin voodoo magic doing its thing. A little more in-depth, you can see the Jets, the reason why they were so bad on offense was the passing. Dead last in the NFL in passing. So Fields is gone. They're going to go with Geno Smith. I think Geno's actually going to be playing tonight, so we'll get to see a little bit of him. And they could move as well. Of course, that helps when you have Justin Fields. He can, of course, run very well. But again, yards per play, 29th. They very rarely converted on third down. And whenever they would get to the end, to the red zone, they would really struggle to score as far as touchdowns are concerned. They only scored a touchdown 44% of the time. So just not good. And of course, again, the offense, they struggled. They had their moments, but they'd struggle for the Steelers there. Passing 22nd in the NFL, rushing 26th. Yards per play a little bit better than you'd think, considering the stats there from the passing and rushing. Third down percentage about league average at 40% in the red zone. Whenever the Steelers did get to the red zone, they would take advantage, punching it into the end zone nearly 60% of the time. So that's, of course, why they had a pretty solid record. Because, again, they couldn't really move the ball. Whenever they did, though, they were scoring some points, something that we just hadn't really seen a lot in the last few years. For the defense, again, the Jets, pretty much a mixed bag, but I would say not that great of a bag. Again, their best stat here is that they actually would stop people on third down. But, again, they couldn't stop the run. Against the pass, average, but, again, couldn't force any turnovers. And, whenever you would get to the red zone on the Jets, you were scoring a touchdown. 64% of the opposing drives ended in the touchdown. And then the Steelers, 7th in the NFL, only allowing a touchdown 50% of the time. And, of course, their pass defense, not that great. Rushing defense, okay. So, again, we'll see. Of course, again, it's going to be all different here in the new era of Mike McCarthy. Give me one moment, please. All right, we are good. So, again, we're about a few minutes away from NFL kickoff there in Pittsburgh. I, of course, am here in my studio. And, of course, as you may have noticed, we have a different ticker. It's the OG ticker. So I'm going to ask your opinion on how it looks. We'll try this out for a quarter. Second quarter, I plan on doing another ticker. It's not the baseball one. We're going to use that just for baseball from now on. I didn't really like how it looked for football. I think we can improve. I think this one's an improvement, but of course the other one I think is also an improvement. I will need your opinions whenever, of course, we can see it and all that. But appreciate you. Need Dart Delay? Well, maybe later. Appreciate you, Draven, for hanging out. Donna, Theo as well. Tech, good to see you. Let's see here. Bill, appreciate you. James as well. Geno Magic, this guy. Let's see. Russell, thank you for hanging out with us. Scott as well. Confusing, good to see you. No go schmuckos tonight, I suppose. Maybe later. Let's see. We have Sam. Thank you for hanging out. John as well. Thank you very much. And of course, if you missed it, On the Go with CeeLo with the raid. Thank you very much. Sorry, I doubt you're still here. But folks, make sure to check out On the Go with CeeLo for all your NASCAR needs, your football needs, your baseball needs. He covers college basketball, college football. So make sure to check him out. A huge channel, 50 plus thousand subscribers. So this guy is a proven channel. Does a great job. So thank you very much again for his support, for your support, CeeLo. Make sure again to check out our friend of the channel, On the Go with CeeLo. McCarthy is shotgunning beers in the locker room. I don't really think so. We had a couple of houses catch on fire. Oh, my gosh. It is very hot, but yeah, that wiring, yeah, I guess so. That is not good. Cannot see it. What can I not see? I don't know. CeeLo's cool. Yeah, CeeLo's really cool. And thank you for subbing over there. Appreciate you, Bill. We're watching you from Santa Maria, California. Go Steelers. Appreciate you, Tracy. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting on this game to get going. They're showing some footage of what happened earlier with Aaron Rodgers warming up, but again, he won't be playing. Just kind of getting loose, throwing some passes, helping out his receivers or tight ends or running backs. I don't know, but definitely excited to see him. Of course, again, it won't be today. It's going to be Howard and Allar, only those two. Rudolph not playing. I expect him to make the team. So again, I was kind of curious on what you guys were thinking. And of course, I was witnessing some of discussion in the chat. A lot of disagreements on who the backup quarterbacks will be. Someone even mentioned keeping all four. So, yeah, I have that down in the poll. Appreciate you, Steven, for hanging out. Let's fly over the Jets. Let's do it. Mr. Graham is going to running a 4-3 now. Mr. Graham, I'm not following there. Theo? Or are you talking about Patrick? Patrick Graham. Yeah. Yeah, I think, again, he'll be pretty good. Let's see. Again, appreciate the city for hanging out. You're going to get rid of your Stafford cut. Okay, this guy. All right, again, I wanted to look at the poll here. 37% of you guys think that it'll be Allar and Howard being the backup. 30% of you guys saying all four of them are going to make the team, the initial 53-man roster. 18% have Rudolph and Howard. 16% with Rudolph and Allar. So very interesting stuff. Let's just say that I am in the minority there. My personal pick is Rudolph and Allar. That's who I think will be on the initial 53%. Again, do not pick because I think so. I want you to have your own opinion. But yes, Rudolph and Allar, those would be my picks. Howard would not make the initial 53. I believe they would want to try to retain him on the practice squad. That is my guess. Mr. Burns, appreciate you for hanging out. Very excellent to see you.
Excellent.
The screen on the right, cannot see. Screen on the right. Let's see. I guess I'm not too following right now. Again, right here, if you're talking about that, yeah, that's all we have right now. We'll get the football field soon. Again, the game has not yet started. We're just kind of waiting to get started in Pittsburgh. So just the baseball, yeah, no, for sure. Let's go, John. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Bob saying the Jets are going to win. Bob the troll. He's trolling here. Well, again, it's preseason. You never know. So, like, Mario, talking about the Pirates game. Yeah, we're going to go right after this. Right after this. Keep all four. Bill's saying keep all four. Jay's got Howard and Allar. Appreciate you, Jed. Good to see you as well. Jared, go Steelers. You know we've kept four before. Not going to trust a rookie in year two, and they're keeping four. Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not going to trust a rookie in year two, so that's why you're keeping Rudolph. I was of the mindset to ditch Rudolph, but the more I thought about it, the more I think Rudolph's going to be the number two, and they're going to go with the third round pick. That's my assumption. Howard will hit the road, and of course they'll try to get him back for the practice squad. That is my guess. Of course, we'll find out in a few weeks. But I know it's a fierce debate. A debate that I will not have. So you try to argue with me, I'm just going to let you know I'm not even going to engage with it. Again, I know a lot of people are very divisive and very divided on it. So I just wanted to know how you guys were thinking. But, yeah, definitely, again, like I said, I'm definitely in the minority there on what my thoughts are. Steelers and over 41 points. I can see the Steelers and the over. I think it's a 3-point game. Yeah, the Steelers opening as 2.5 is the spread. It opened at 3. So the line, I guess, come down. Maybe Geno playing. Geno Smith. Not too sure there. Let's see. Good evening again. Thank you guys all. Can I keep Crosby as quarterback too? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Rico playing. I don't know. We'll find out. Interested to see how he'll look as a Steeler. I think he'll do a fine job for sure. Going to get some new Steeler emojis. Well, once the Pirates season is over, we'll replace some of the Pirates ones. Don't really know what I'll be doing, though. Not too sure yet. I'll have to look. It might just be football stuff. Maybe some penalty flags or something like that. Steelers running a 4-3 defense. Yeah, no, it's going to be different. It's going to be a different era. Really excited for it. So hopefully, again, we're now 3 minutes past the hour. I mean, that sounds about right. Last night, of course, the game started, I believe, 10 to 15 minutes past the hour. It was absolutely ridiculous. Absolute joke. They're showing, or they're listening into some old radio footage radio sound bites in New York. Geno Smith, not a fan favorite in New York. Geno Smith was 12-18 as a Jet. Much more success in Seattle, but then they sent him to Las Vegas, and he went 2-13 there. So maybe a product of a good team. And again, the Seahawks, they get rid of him, and then they bring in Sam Darnold, and they go to the Super Bowl. So I don't know. I guess Geno really wasn't all that great. I mean, again, he's been around for a while, so he'd probably be a top-end backup. But definitely to start at this point, I don't think it's going to happen. Let's go on, Philip. Welcome on in. Waving the terrible from the 505. Appreciate you, Philip, for hanging out. Definitely ready for it. Back row, appreciate you. Michael as well. Bill, that's a high praise there. Appreciate it. I don't know. I think they'll do a better job. Appreciate you, Jed. Again, we got the Steelers logo. Of course, if you're a Jets fan and you happen to be a member, we do have this helmet for you. So we again, I think about you guys. Again, I'm a Steelers fan, of course, but it's not just a Steelers channel. It is a channel for the real fans, the real NFL fans. I am here for you. I'll be a voice. I'll be a voice for the voiceless. Not having another debate. Yeah, I don't know. I just not really feeling argumentative. All right, we're underway. We're just cutting to the game. That is field at the 5, the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's tackled at the 32. The Jets receiving the kickoff and a return of about 30 yards. That was Arian Smith with the return, tackled by Laith Marjan. As we are ready to go. So again, we got the score bug. Hopefully that looks good. Again, we'll try score bug number 2. I really would like to know what you guys think. And we'll just go from there. So Geno Smith in the gun. 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Sending a man in motion. Smith lifts the leg, takes a snap, and hands it off up the middle. Makes the guy miss. Leaning forward. Going to get a couple of yards. So a gain of 2 there. That was Braylon Allen on the carry. A young running back. Don't recall when he was drafted, but it wasn't too long ago. Like the Steelers, Panthers, and Giants. There you go. Legion time soon. We'll see. Again, he got called out by McCarthy. 2nd and 8 for the Jets. Smith is in the gun, lifts the leg and takes the snap. Drops back, looking to his left. Throws the middle. It is caught at the 35. Makes a guy miss and is tripped up at the 41. I believe it's close to the first down marker. We'll see what they decide to do here. Saying 3rd down, but I don't know. That was close. Looks like on here, though, it's saying 1st down. So, yeah, I guess we'll go with the 1st down for now. So 1st and 10 for the Jets. And, yes, they will give him a brand new set of downs. Smith is under center this time. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Looks like Allen is in the backfield as it's play action. Smith drops back, steps up, throws down the sideline. It is caught at the 39 and steps out of bounds immediately. He will have the 1st down and a little bit more. That's a gain of 21 yards. Adonai Mitchell with the 2nd catch of the game. So he made the 1st catch for a brand new set of downs. The 2nd catch, another 1st down. So not a good start for the Steelers defense as the Jets are kind of just moving down the field with ease. 1st and 10 there in Steelers territory, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Smith under center, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left as Smith takes the snap and hands it off to Allen up the middle. He's leading, he's fighting, and he's going to get a few. Probably going to give him 3 there. So gain of 3 for Allen. 2nd and 7 for the Jets coming up. not see that. I don't know what's going on, Scott. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening. You might have to reset your phone or your device. 2nd and 7 at the 35. Smith in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. It is batted at the line. Oh, they're going to say it's a pick. Or no, it's not. It was batted, and it went to a Jet. It went into the hands of a Jet offensive lineman. And they're going to, I guess, I don't know if that's incomplete or not. Wow, that is pretty bizarre. So 3rd down for the Jets. We'll, of course, play this. I'll try to remember to play this. I think it's such a cool thing. 3rd and 7 at the 37. Need to get to the 28. Smith in the gun. He takes the snap, drops back. Heavy pressure, steps up, throws. It is caught across the 30, and he's tackled at the 26. That's going to be a brand new set of downs for the Jets. Mason Taylor with the catch, a 10-yard catch and run. And that's a Jets first down. Blue wrench. Yeah, no, Draven's on it right now. Me and Draven right now taking care of these dang bots. 1st and 10. Smith is under center. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Smith sending a tight end in motion as Smith hands it off up the middle, and he does not make Patrick Queen miss. Queen gets him in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 1. Very nice stuff there from Queen. Just came right up the middle and made the tackle. Again, just don't want to see those missed tackles. That is no bueno. 2nd and 11 coming up for the Jets. Smith in the gun, trips to the left, 2 to the right. Smith leading in. I don't know if it's a silent count or not. No, he lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking to his right, throws, caught at the 25, and Allen will be tackled by Peyton Wilson at the 23-yard line. Gain of about, what are they going to give him? Going to give him 5. That was Allen's first catch. Yeah, sorry, Scott, I don't know what's happened there. Sometimes YouTube can be a pain in the butt. And thank you, Bill. I appreciate the jewels. Thank you very much. Make sure to give W's in the chat, if possible, to Bill. 3rd and 6. They need to get to the 17. He drops back. Smith moving to his right. Throws down the sideline. It is caught at the 12. And then, of course, he's just touched down there. That'll be a brand new set of downs for the Jets. I mean, they look pretty good on this opening drive. Not too sure if it's, I don't see Watt out there, but I imagine this is a good amount of the Steelers starters. And that was Garrett Wilson, of course. He's been one of the better receivers for some time. But yeah, the Jets are kind of moving and grooving here on the Steelers. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 at the 13. Smith is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. Smith, play action, rolling to his left, dumps it off. It's caught. He's at the 10, the 5, and plowing his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. That was a pretty easy drive for the Jets. Looked like it was a tight end there with the catch and run. Not too sure on the name of this guy, but that was pretty simple. That was as easy as can be. That was Jelani Woods with the catch. So the Jets will be on to attempt the extra point. Jason Sanders, he's been in the NFL for a good bit. The former Dolphin, the snap, the hold, the kick. It is right down the middle. The Jets looking pretty good. First drive, 7-0 Jets over the Steelers. Feeling the same. I don't feel that great, but I'll be all right. I need you to call. I'm sorry, Steve. Thank you for streaming another Steelers. Oh, yeah, no problem. I appreciate you, James, for hanging out. Wilson is good. Yes, he is. Garrett Wilson is a monster. Gino looks like Montana. Yeah, slicing and dicing on the Steelers right now. Definitely not ideal. Yeah, Geno Smith looked pretty good. Pretty simple there for the Jets. Folks, make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. That's pretty much it. Trying to grow the channel even more. Of course, trying to get to 11,000 in 19 days. We have made some progress the last week. So that looks like it may happen. Of course, I could use your help if you haven't subscribed to subscribe to the channel. We are closing in. 79 subscribers away. Jets in the Super Bowl, pretty much. I've seen enough. The Jets are going all the way. Astana does not like it. The Jets' best season was in 68-11-3. Yeah, they haven't really, done much, especially the last, 2 decades or so. I mean, they had the Mark Sanchez years. Steelers, of course, beat them in 2010. And I think the Jets made it back in 2009. They lost to the Colts. I want to say that was the year. Yeah, they went to the Colts. We like the Brewers fans on the channel. We do. Brewers fans have been really good to the channel. I was going in the running good to see. Maybe the Jets are just that good. Maybe they are in the running. It's possible, man. These guys, it could be. Let's go on, DJ. Welcome on. And thank you again for the subs, folks. I appreciate it. It's going Raider. Good to see you. You the man. That's you. That's all you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I was going to see Mendoza, man. I was bummed out about the pick because I'm definitely pulling for Mendoza. Seems like a great guy. But, yeah, definitely that was not a great pick. But it looked all right otherwise. So, it was a fun game, though, to call, honestly. They came back and won it. Not that it matters, but it's still pretty cool to see fight. Because it matters to them. The players trying to make the team. And just, for a football fan, that was actually a pretty fun game. Mr. Butt Fumble, yeah. Appreciate you, DJ. Thank you very much for hanging out. Had to switch phones. That is, yep. Battery will die on you. Let's go on, Yen. Good to see you, man. Can't wait for the regular season. Me neither, man. Me neither. And I bet you're happy with the Red Sox. They've really turned it around since we last spoke. That's going to be field of the end zone. He's at the 5, 10, 15, 20. Weegen is walloped at the 20-yard line. Oh, my goodness. He took a shot. And here come the Steelers. And they're going to be led by Will Howard for the moment. Will Howard again will start. It'll be Drew Allar. I imagine it's going to be a half and a half. I mean, that's my guess. I don't really know for sure. If someone wants to inform me on that, I won't be offended at all. But unless you call me a name, then, hey, well, might be the last thing you ever say. So just, Anyway, 1st and 10 here at the 19. Howard is under center, sending Roman Wilson in motion. Howard hands it off. This is Jalen Warren down the right side and is tripped up at the 20-yard line. Only a gain of 1. Again, we'll see if, I don't know if Rico Dowdle's going to be playing. That would be cool to see. Steelers quarterback Will Howard. Brewers fans is I don't know about all that. Brewers fans they've been pretty good. Pirates Dodgers, yes, I'll be calling that one later tonight. Let's go on, Michael. 29 games out. Pittsburgh's 122. Yeah, we'll see. Love to see the Pirates, of course, get hot as he hands it off up the middle to Warren. Warren's got nothing. Back to the line of scrimmage. Again, the offensive line last week, not good. And you're kind of seeing a repeat of that. And that was the one problem. I thought the Steelers looked pretty good everywhere else, except the O-line. The O-line has been a problem pretty much since 2018. 2019 really was the first year it was bad. 2018, you can see the decline of those guys. But, yeah, they have just tried and tried and tried. Howard in the gun, trips to the right, one to the left. They need to get to the 29 for a brand new set of downs. Howard takes a snap, drops back. They're sending the blitz, steps up, throws. It is overthrown, incomplete. Wilson looking for a flag. There is no flag, and it'll be a 3-and-out for Pittsburgh. Howard shaking his head. I'd like to see a replay to see if it was indeed interference that just wasn't called. I imagine that's not going to matter. McCarthy and Howard having a chat. McCarthy probably asking, hey, what'd you see there? Cameron Johnston back to punting for the Steelers. There's the snap. There is the boots. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 56-yard punt. Oh, makes the guy miss, though. He's at the 25 and slips at the 30. So that was kind of bizarre. About a 6-yard return there. And there's a penalty marker, of course. Thank you again, Denny. I appreciate you for the modding there. Let's see here. How's it going, Blue? Welcome on in. Steelers today. Let's get a win. Let's do it. Block in the back, so that'll back up the Jets. I imagine from the end of the kick. Rudolph, Allar, quarterback. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Those are my thoughts there, Kitten. But definitely, I'm in the minority there. You and I are in the minority. It's hard to become elite in the NFL. That is true. That is true. You need Mando. I don't even know what that means. So I appreciate you, Richmond, for hanging out. Hey, no losing. We got enough from the Pirates. Exactly. I hear you there, Denny. Rooting for the Jets tonight. This guy. I'm telling you, Michael, you do not pull for anybody from Pittsburgh. Samsung. I have a Samsung. It lasts pretty long. I'm not on my phone, though, a lot. 3 and at. Yep. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. And if you are wondering, hey, you're going to cover the Steelers this year? Well, yeah. I mean, if that is a thought you had, yes. Covered them every single game last year. I covered every Steeler game last year. We'll do the same this year. And, of course, again, it's more than just a Steelers channel. It is a channel for everybody. We cover 5 NFL games. We as in me. Again, I don't know why I say we. That's just me hearing other YouTubers say that, and I repeat it. But anyway, 5 NFL games every single week. That is 10 NFL teams featured on the channel weekly. So I'm just saying, you're going to get a lot. And, of course, week 1, there's 6 NFL games that we can have, and that's what we'll do. So 12 NFL teams in that opening week. Should be a fun season. Should be really fun. Really excited to see where we'll be at the end of Valentine's Day. That is the Super Bowl, of course. Let's see. What do we have here? Good to see you guys just, saying hi to everyone. That's awesome to see, honestly. Got to see our Steelers play last week. Awesome stadium. Oh, yeah, it looks really great. Never been to Heinz Field / Acrisure, but definitely an iconic place. Already, the fact that it's outside already makes it amazing. Really throwing that Wii around. I know. I got to watch that, Anthony. Go Jets. Oh, my gosh. What in the world? Is Rhino rubbing off on you, I guess? I don't know. That's good to see you, though, Anthony. Hope all is well. All right. So it looks like the Jets have taken out Smith. They saw enough as he hands it off up the middle. I believe this is Allen still in the game. And he's going to get about 3, maybe 4. So this is the former Clemson quarterback, Cade Klubnik, who in an alternate timeline is a #1 pick. He was highly thought of, did not have a great year last year. So, yeah, we'll see what he can do. 2nd and 6 for the Jets. They're at the 20-yard line. Klubnik under center, trips to the right, one to the left, sending a man in motion. Klubnik takes the snap and hands it off up the middle, but the Steelers wallop in the backfield. That's a loss of 3. Rayshawn Jenkins, the leading man there on the charge from your Pittsburgh Steelers. By the way, that was not Allen on the carry. That was Guanu. I don't even know. I'll just call him Kine. We're going to call him Kine. That's his first name. All right, 3rd and 9 for the Jets. Klubnik in the gun. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left. In the shotgun is Klubnik. They need to get to the 26 for a brand new set of downs. Klubnik takes the snap, drops back, looking to his right, throws. It is almost intercepted, but was it caught by the Jets receiver? It was, but out of bounds. Good effort there by Isaiah Williams Almost picked, ended up being caught, but he's out of bounds. And that's going to be a 3-and-out. Oh, he actually did not make the catch, but it was a heck of an effort by both defender and receiver. 4th down, Jets will punt. GG Tech has already said it's over. Your team versus my team. Who you got? Well, I'm pulling for the Pirates. I'm hopeful for the Pirates. Fielded at the 40. This is Weegen. Weegen trying to make something happen, but the Jets surround him and bring him down at the 43-yard line. Return of 3 yards. And we'll see what the Steelers do after this commercial break, because why not? Wasn't that great in college? Did come back by 20 points to beat Syracuse, which I'm still mad about. That is tough. Yeah, Klubnik was highly thought of. Like, yeah, there was a lot of mocks having him in the first round. Most overrated quarterback ever. Who agrees? That is no. I've not seen. I mean, there's been so much slander for Rodgers. He's underrated by default at this point. Yeah, he's underrated by default at this point because, yeah, not many people really think highly of him anymore. GG means good game. I know, but, like, you know, again, that's the gamer in me. Like, GG is at the end of the game. It's already, like, game over. Like, at the end of round 1 in a search and destroy match, you 6-0 them, like, or, you know, 4-0 them if you're playing ranked. Easy. GG. It's over. GG's. Legion on the bubble, I think. Honestly, it's possible, which is crazy to think he was like a 4th-round pick. But, yeah, I mean, I don't think you're wrong. I'm pulling for him, but yeah, I don't know. Start the GOAT Flores, yeah, maybe. Romo's by far the most overrated. I think he's properly rated because he gets a lot of hate and also a lot of love. I think it balances out. Rodgers is actually really good. I love when he played the Niners, but all seriousness, he's great. Yeah, he did struggle against the Niners for sure. Definitely did. Let's go on, Jason. Welcome on. I appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Rodgers earned his NFL stripes. Oh, yeah, he's definitely a legend. People try to say he was better than Eli. Romo, better than Eli. I mean, Eli has the rings, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm definitely not high on Eli. I know you're a Giants fan, so I will limit my discussion for now, and then we can do that maybe another episode. Everyone's top 5. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be you guys. We are losing, Tread. We are. All you need is love. I guess so. Appreciate you, Raider. Yeah, that was a fun game. The game helped. If it's a boring game, I can only do so much. But that was a good game. All right. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Howard is in the gun as he drops back, looking to his right, looking over the middle, throws. It is caught at the 45, and he slips at the 43. But that is going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. That was Roman Wilson with a 14-yard catch. And again, a first down for Pittsburgh as they're now in Jets territory. Very nice. Howard again going through his progression. Good stuff. It's what you want to see. That is the type of stuff you want to see. So 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the Jets 43. Howard is under center as he hands it off. No play action. Rolling to his left. Throws. It is caught at the 30. Did he get the 2nd foot in bounds? Skoranek did not. 1 foot in, 2nd foot out. Incomplete pass. Skoranek with a nice grab, honestly, but just needs to get that 2nd foot in. 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh. Compare the numbers. I mean, overall numbers, yes, but like efficiency numbers, Romo by a good bit as he hands it off up the middle on the delay. And he's going to get a couple. This was number 13. Really good number. Oh, it's Rico Dowdle. Okay, I didn't realize Dowdle's wearing 13. Don't really like that on a running back, but I mean, that's the NFL now. So Dowdle with a gain of, they're going to give him 1. I think that's pretty harsh. It'll be 3rd and 9 coming up. 3rd and 9. Howard in the gun, trips to the right, one to the left. Bernard is in on the near side. Howard drops back, moving backwards. Oh, and he gets sacked. He ran right into the sack. Oh, you see that for so many young quarterbacks. They run backwards nowadays. Just can't do it. The defender had outside leverage on Jones. He panics, he tries to run around him. Whereas if you step up, Jones was able to hold that block. Oh, that's not good. And, of course, McCarthy's shaking his head. You know, me and McCarthy probably seeing the same thing. I'm pretty much an NFL coach. Just do this, you know, play-by-play stuff. It is what it is. Regardless, there is the punt from Johnston. And that'll be landing at the 10, rolls at the 5. Nice punt, dies at the 3. Down there by Peyton Wilson. So the Steelers pin them deep. The Jets will begin their next drive apparently at the 4-yard line. Definitely tough. Let's see here. Marino's a good pick. A lot of people like Marino. As long as we're not, yeah, he can't wear number 5. That is true. No one can wear 5. Lewis, Warren, Sapp, Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne. Pretty solid choice. Solid choice. Choices. Howard's terrible. You can't say that, but definitely not good there to run backwards. Definitely not good. Definitely not good. That's what young quarterbacks do. Yeah, it's not ideal, but again, still plenty of time. He's going to play half. You imagine Allar will come in the second half. Not a very game for the Steelers. I mean, it's just 2 drives in the second preseason game with some backups. I mean, we have some starters out there, but it'll be okay there, ultimate. We'll be fine. We are the Pittsburgh Steelers, by the way. We'll be all right. Danny's working overtime. That was me. Where's the credit for me? I've been modding this channel forever. I barely had any mods. I still really don't, to be honest with you. I don't know. Might be looking at an application soon. But no, Denny is the GOAT. Denny is the GOAT. Jones looks bad. Yeah, Jones, yeah, just again, he's also struggling as well. Everyone wears 5 like Jackie Robinson's 42. They obviously made similar impacts on the world. Yeah, 100%. Pretty much the same exact for the NFL and MLB. Rogers went to Cal there, Raider. Put Allen in now. They're probably going to wait there, Wemby. Montana's renaming all the Jackson 5 releases Jackson 4. That is crazy. Fail to recognize your... No, you're... this guy. Okay, well, now I guess I'm a jerk. Anyway, we're working our way back to Pittsburgh. Again, the Jets lead 7-0. They're showing a shot that clearly is not live. That is definitely from earlier today. That's a blue sky and all. I imagine it's a little bit, not darker, but definitely not as blue. 7:30 Eastern time. Klubnik in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Tight end in motion. They're at their own 4. Klubnik takes the snap, drops back, looking to his right, now over the middle. Throws. It is caught at the 10, and that's where he's tackled. Right at the 10 for a gain of 6. That was Isaiah Williams with the catch. His second target, his first catch. So far, good job, Cam. Yeah, Cam's the GOAT right now. 2nd and 4 for the Jets. Klubnik under center, receivers to each side. Klubnik looking around and takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, and he gets maybe 1. That was Kine or Kine. I think I heard Kine. I guess we'll go Kine with the carry there. So just a gain of 1. 3 carries, 3 yards for Kine. It'll be 3rd and 2 coming up. I need to remember to press this defense button. Do it for 3rd downs for like the home team if I could remember how to do it. 3rd and 2. Klubnik It's under center, receivers to each side as he takes the snap, drops back. Heavy pressure moving to his right. Klubnik, he may be going. He's going. He's got the 15, 20, 25, 30, and is tripped up at the 30-yard line. Going to mark him back actually at the 28. But that is a big run from Klubnik. A gain of 16, and that is a New York Jets first down. Klubnik making plays with his feet. And that is, again, he was trying to throw. That's good. He was in passing position the entire time until he had to go. And that is definitely something that you want to see in a young quarterback. So 1st and 10 for the Jets as they're at the 28-yard line. Klubnik in the shotgun. Klubnik sends Williams in a little bit of a motion there. He hands it off to Kaine up the middle. Sawyer greets him, and so do the rest of the Steelers, as he's going to be ripped down after a gain of a yard or so. So not much happening there for Kaine. They're going to give him 2. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Jets. Number 7 was the best of all time. Yes, sir. Steelers been overall, okay. I mean, again, it's preseason. I think we'll be fine, though. Offensive line, though, is a problem. Second and 8. Klubnik under center. He drops back. Play action. Rolling to his right. Throws it wildly up in the air. That is way out of bounds. That may be intentional grounding. If it's not, that'll be pretty crazy. Maybe he was outside the tackle box. I mean, heavy pressure there. And there is, I guess, a flag. There's no, so they are throwing the flag, and they're going to rule that he was inside the tackle box, unless this is a flag on the Steelers for landing on the quarterback. Intentional grounding, yes, that'll back him up 15. Klubnik just yeets it to Narnia. Unbelievable stuff there. AJ, appreciate you, man. Never confuse Dr. Lane with Dr. Doolittle. He is Dr. Do-A-Lot. In fact, on a hot mic, I heard him say that he's going to be broadcasting the Pirates game starting at 10 Eastern Standard Time. All nighter, what dedication. That's way too much praise. But thank you very much, AJ. I appreciate it. Yes, I will be calling the game tonight right after this one. So a doubleheader of Steelers and the Pirates. 3rd and 20 for Klubnik. He drops back, throws over the middle. It's caught at the 30, but then is driven back. Oh, there's a fumble! There's a fumble, and it's picked up by, there's still a scrum. Steelers pointing. Jets think they may have it. Who has it? Herbig definitely doesn't have it. He's trying to trap it with his legs, I guess. I don't know. He's trying to get out of there now. Who has it? There's a referee that's down. He lost a hat. It's going to be Jets football, but they'll have to punt. So a nice catch, but then he loses the ball. Loses about 8 yards on the fumble. Yeah, that's not good ball carrying there by the receiver. So only a gain of 4 after all that wildness. Nice rip out there by number 25. Who was that? Elliott. Deshaun Elliott. Yeah, he's pretty good. I like Elliott. Liked him last year. Looking forward to seeing him this year. So the Jets will punt. There is the boots. Fielded at the 17. Weekend reversing, fielded at the 20. 25. Trying to turn the corner. Oh, and he's ripped. Oh, and he fumbles the ball. And the Jets recover. I'm pretty sure they did. Wow, and now there's a late flag as well. Maybe they'll say face mask. I don't know. That's the only way Weegen has a chance to save himself. Or maybe it's a horse collar. Give me a sec. Wow, that's, again, ball carrying by Weegen. Not good. But, of course, again, he was getting maybe face mask or horse collar. Not too sure. Waiting for the call. Thank you again for the sub. No foul for a horse collar. Steelers fumbled. Jets recovered. That is a costly fumble there by Weegen. And the Jets will take over. That's the shoulder. Yeah, that's a shoulder pad. Wow. So Weegen, I don't know. Not a good start for him. Not a good start for Weegen. That's Now they are saying that maybe the Jets only had 1 foot in bounds, so maybe it wasn't a clear recovery. So McCarthy is going to challenge. Fumbled forward out of bounds. Recovering player did not get 2 feet in. That's going to go back to Pittsburgh. So by sheer luck, the Steelers will retain. Oh, man, that is pretty crazy stuff. Let's go, Miss Tammy. Good to see you. Miss Tammy, of course, here last year. Good to see you. No, you're good. Working. Oh, yeah, you've been working 2 jobs. I understand. Actually, I don't understand that personally. I never worked 2 jobs before in my life at the same time. But definitely understand there. I appreciate you, Miss Tammy. Again, you got to take care of yourself. But thank you very much for stopping in. Good to see you, though. Hopefully all is well. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Howard is under center. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Howard takes the snap and hands it off. This is Warren rumbling up the middle. He's at the 35, and still he's going to be whistled down. Then they bring him down for a gain of 6. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The Jets leading 7-0 over Pittsburgh. Steelers kind of fortunate that this isn't a little worse. So there you go. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Jets. 12 hours today. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, again, take care of yourself, Miss Tammy. That's a lot. That is a lot. Appreciate you, Herbie. Good to see you. Herbie again here last year as well. Here we go, Steelers. Seeing a lot more of the football crew working their way back. Covered a few Pens game. Yeah, a few of them. Most likely, again, after the NFL season, I'll be doing the Penguins. Too late to make Weegen a quarterback? I don't know. Wife's doing well. Wife is doing well. She might be helping me out later. Again, I don't know if I'll be doing the or getting the graphics for the Pirates game ready. So we have the same account for Canva, so I'm hoping that she'll be able to get the lineups in. That's the only way I'll be able to have the lineups for you guys. Let's see. I'm trying to get the chat here. Sorry about that. It was good to see you, Casey. Good to see you. Yeah, glad the NFL's back. Tread saying we'll win. All right, what else we got here? Horse collar. Yeah, no, got the shoulder pad. Got the shoulder pad. That's going. Rower, good to see you. I don't know about a woohoo. Woohoo for you guys. Woo-hoo! It's going Who Day. Welcome on in. Narnia mentioned. Yes, Narnia will be mentioned every now and then. All right, again, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Trying to grow this channel even more. We're 75 subs away. Joe Green subscribers away from 11,000 subscribers. So we're trying to get there by the beginning of the NFL season. Make sure, again, to sub to the channel. It is free. So, again, I want to try out this new score bug. If it doesn't look all that great, let me know. I don't know. Maybe it's not as good as I don't know what that 2's for. Or the quarter, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I already don't like it. We'll leave that up there, though, for the second quarter, and then I'll let you guys vote on it. So that one, I don't know. I think that one just looks cleaner. I think this one. We'll just give it a shot, though. We'll see how it looks. Yes, Canva. Yes, Canva's pretty good. All right. We are working our way back. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Steelers. Again, the Jets with 100 yards in that first quarter. The Steelers only 11. Unbelievable. Howard under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Howard takes the snap, hands it off to Warren. He's cutting inside, now bouncing outside, and it's going to get tackled at the 40. But that'll be a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Definitely needed something there because it hasn't been looking good for Pittsburgh. Sloppy first. Yeah, definitely first quarter. Definitely rough. Russell likes the new one. All right, we'll see. I'll make a poll at halftime. Almost, yeah, thank you very much, Miss Tammy. Yeah, we're growing the channel. First and 10 at the 40. Hands it off to Warren. Bouncing it outside, cutting inside, making a guy miss at the 45, and tackled at the 46. A hard-earned gain of 6 there for Pittsburgh and Jalen Warren. 5 carries, 17 yards for Warren thus far. And I imagine it'll be a lot more Warren this year than Dowdle. Of course, again, Gainwell had a really nice year last year. Hopefully the Dowdle can be similar to that, though. I imagine he'll be more of the running back. Gainwell can do a little bit more receiving. In the shotgun is Howard. 2 receivers right, tight ends in tight to the left. Howard, play action, looking over the middle. Throws, caught at the 50. Darnell Washington goes down immediately, but he will have the first down. So that's a gain of 4. But that is a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Caleb Johnson. I don't know. He might not make the team. Thumbs down. So Native doesn't like it. Yeah, I'm interested to see. Yeah, I don't know. I like the ends here, you know, for the Steelers and the Jets, but then the middle kind of looks, yeah, I don't know. Something, yeah, probably go back to the other one. All right, first and 10 at the 49. Howard in the gun. Play action, looking, floats it down the left side. It is incomplete. Would have been a contested catch there for Bernard, but just a little bit kind of behind Bernard, favoring the defender. Incomplete, second and 10 coming up for the Steelers. Mount Washington have 3D NFL. I've never seen that there, Blue. I don't think anyone does that. I'll have to look into it. Shred says we need explosive plays. We do. We need something to get the Steelers going. Howard under center, receivers to each side. Howard checking out as something. Dowdle's in the backfield. Sending Washington in motion as he hands it off to Dowdle. Dowdle looking around and is able to get a couple. Not really finding anything today. So 3rd and 8 for Pittsburgh. Thank you, Denny. Appreciate it. Yeah, these, I don't know, might be having more blue wrenches in the near future. Don't want you to do everything. All right, 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Steelers. Howard in the gun, trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Howard drops back. They're sending the blitz. He steps up, throws over the middle. It is caught at the 30, tackled immediately. But again, a nice throw. Stepping up in the pocket, much different. And that is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. That was Ben Skoranek making a nice play over the middle. And of course, again, a good throw. Very nice throw again. Howard stepping up. That is such a huge difference. That's what the greats do. And we need to see that from Howard as he hands it off to Dowdle at the 30, at the 25, still on his feet. Or no, they're going to rule him down at the 25. I thought he broke a tackle. But they're going to say his knee was down or his shin or something. The graphics are done. Thank you. That was quick. I appreciate that. Thank you, Denny. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Throwing in the middle of the field. What a concept. I know. It is. It's been years. 2nd and 4. They need to get to the 21. Hands it off to Dowdle. Cuts inside and is tackled at the 20. That's a gain of 5. But that'll be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Nice run for Dowdle. 11 minutes and counting here in the second quarter. Jets leading 7-0. Steelers trying to go hurry up. If the Steelers didn't sub, I don't know why the ref's there. That's stupid if the Steelers didn't sub there. Howard drops back, looking to his right. Dumps it off. It's caught by Dowdle, but he is smoked after a gain of 2. It's Mario Davis with the tackle. He's been around for a while. Left a surprise. Great. Well, thank you, Coffee. Cowboys look dangerous here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. 2nd and 8. Howard under center, sending Wilson in motion as he hands it off to Dowdle down the right side, cutting in at the 15, tackled at the 14. So that's a gain of 4 for Dowdle. 3rd and 4 coming up for Pittsburgh. 2 spread out of the clock. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why there's not a... There should be a 1st and 3rd down thing here on the far right. I think it's just because it's preseason. So I imagine maybe that's why it's kind of wonky there. I don't know. 3rd and 4. Howard drops back. Looking over the middle. Throws. It is intercepted. 10, 20, 25. Howard brings him down at the 30. Oh, my goodness. A good-looking drive, but the Jets end it in the red zone. So Howard throws a pick. I don't know if he got baited or the receiver ran the wrong route. It's thrown to Wilson, and Wilson didn't make any effort for it. That's hopefully he gets shoot out for that. That's not good. All right, so give me one moment. I'll be right back in about 20 seconds. All right, we are back. Yeah, just not, I don't know. Didn't look like a good throw based on if he was throwing to Wilson, that's not a good throw. And then Wilson, of course, he just kind of stopped immediately. He needs to make a play. Not good. We start next week. Next Friday. Ron Howard. Yeah, it wasn't really good. So Howard, I don't know. Had one nice throw with Skoranek, but other than that, though, yeah, not much to like. Howard just signed his job. Well, I wouldn't say that. Larry Boards, yeah, I've been working on some things. Really trying to build up. Of course, we'll have more than this. The offense, defense teams. We'll have the AFC standings, NFC standings, AFC playoff picture, NFC playoff picture. We'll have team stats. Which, of course, you know, I'm not touching this. No reason to put preseason stats there. I already have week 1 ready for that. And, of course, we'll have this for every game. The ideal is to have it for every game. Maybe not the 4 o'clock window Eastern time. That might be the only one where we don't do that, or I don't do that. Because I don't think I'll have any time for pregame anyway. But, yeah, going to be doing a lot more work. But I think it'll work out. Started this week, yeah. And Rodgers is still on the team there, Coinage. He's just not playing today. Roman Wilson, yeah, he's just roaming around, not doing much. Apparently the Cardinals, the Panthers, and the Jaguars just started. So there you go, Bryce Young to Trimble, 5-yard completion. Bryce Young would throw it in the ground. So not good there from Bryce. All right, 1st and 10 for the Jets. They're at their own 31. Klubnik in the shotgun, rolling to his right. Throws. It is caught and then hit pretty hard there. Tackled at the 39. That was Tim Patrick, a longtime Bronco, making his way to the Jets for a gain of 8. Quarter and down, maybe timeouts. Yeah, timeouts, definitely that. Again, I don't know why. I think the quartering down will be, I mean, it'll be there for the NFL regular season, but it's not there for the preseason. 2nd and 2 at the 39. Klubnik swings it out. It's caught by Patrick. Patrick at the 40. It's at the 45 before he's ripped out of bounds after a gain of 6. So, yeah, the Jets looking very, very good today. They're moving the ball pretty efficiently and doing well. The sports deal. There we go. Yeah, I thought about doing that. I think after November, I'm going to switch from the sports and news package to just the sports. I'll save about $20 there. 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 45. Sending a man in motion. Klubnik hands it off up the middle, leaning forward, and is able to get a Hard-earned 4. That was Kaine with the carry. So gain of 4 there for the Jets. It's been a lot of Jets. Look, I mean, Jets look good. Of course, again, it's preseason. But definitely, I'd like to see a little bit more from the Steelers. And touchdown turkey, yes, making his appearance in Thanksgiving. Touchdown turkey will be back for season 2. 2nd and 6 for the Jets. 8 minutes, by the way, and counting here in the first half. Klubnik in the gun, trips to the left, one to the right. Klubnik setting a man in motion as he awaits the snap, takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Kaine leaning forward and is able to get a yard. Steelers kind of plugging up the holes there. No, not really much happening there, just a gain of a yard. Thank you again for the sub. I appreciate it. Not a good throw. Yeah, I agree, Burley. Wemby is not happy with Howard. 10-day free trial. Nice. Good stuff, Ultimate. Good stuff. All right. 3rd and 5 for the Jets. They need to get to the 45. Klubnik in the gun. Trips to the right and one to the left. Klubnik swings it out. Almost intercepted by Sawyer. Got a hand on it. Almost got his second one on it, but no, sir. Incomplete pass. Good stuff by Sawyer. And that, I imagine, they'll punt. That was a screen. And Sawyer kind of had a free pass, but then realized that, yeah, he's going to swing it out. Good stuff by Jack Sawyer. Jets may punt. I don't know. 4th and 5. We'll see. Is that midfield? They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 5. And they're at midfield. They need to get to the 45 for a brand new set of downs. Under center is Klubnik, sending a man in motion. And, ooh. Now Klubnik is in the shotgun, though, a little bit deeper than usual. Trying to draw him off. And sending another man in motion. Klubnik. Looks like that's it. Yeah, they're not going to punt. Well, I guess they were just trying to draw him off sides. I don't know, but that's pretty much it. So that'll be a delay of game, and the Jets will punt. Yeah, Rodgers at the game, yes. 1, maybe 2 possessions left. Will Howard redeem himself? I hope so. It's not like I'm pulling for him to fail here. Definitely just hasn't played well. Definitely hasn't played well. I hope so, though. I hope he does. All right, the Jets will punt. There is the boot. 10, 20, 30, 40. That's going to be, oh, it's bouncing backwards. It's going to be about a 38-yard punt. So the Steelers will start at the 16-yard line. 39-yard punt there by McNamara. Howard is not good. I don't know. Again, we'll see. It's still too early to say all that. That was uneventful. Well, not every drive is something, you know. Not every drive is going to lead to some, exciting play or whatnot. He's a tall Kenny Pickett. Oh, man. I like Kenny still. I still am a Kenny guy, even to this day, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. What can you do? Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. I do appreciate you guys for hanging out for this one. Again, I'll be on for the Pirates and the Dodgers right after this. We got a delay doubleheader. Right after this, we got the Pirates as they are taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. That'll be quite the game. I feel like there'll be a lot of interest for that one because it's the first game of the series. The Pirates, of course, won the last 2 against the Tigers. So that should be a fun one there. Allar's from your hometown. Gotta be on the practice squad. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Again, my pick, my thoughts on it would be Rudolph and Allar, but only 19% of you guys have that. So that's definitely kind of a shock to me, to be honest. On an amazing team. I mean, he did well for what, he was trying to do, but, for all the team he was. But, yeah, definitely Ohio State probably would have won, with or without him. Overseas stream I've seen. Oh, yeah. Definitely can't do all that for you. Howard took K-State to the Big 12 title before he went to Ohio State. I mean, yeah, he was good, but he wasn't great. One of the same as you. That's what my thoughts. But again, I know I definitely think differently than a lot of people. 100%. All right, we are working our way back. Maybe. Thought we were. Now we're looking at a commercial. Okay, no, we're not. Howard's on the field. He's under center. Receivers to each side. They're at the 16-yard line. And now my NFL Network is frozen now. Well, I apologize. I guess Caleb Johnson just got a carry of 5. Yeah, NFL Network, that was not me. That was NFL Network that just froze. Because they were about to play a commercial, and then they came back to the game, and then it just froze. So Caleb Johnson with a 5-yard run. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Steelers. Howard takes a snap and play action. Drops back, looking, dumps it off. It is caught. It's at the 25-30, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 32. That was Nowakowski with a 10-yard catch and run. That is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. First for everyone. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because it wasn't buffering. I'm like, well, that's odd. Riley Nowakowski, the rookie out of Indiana. 1st and 10 at the 31. Howard under center. 2 receivers to the left. As he play action. Swings it out to Skoranek. Skoranek is tackled from behind at the 34. That is just a gain of 3 there for Skoranek. So 2nd and 7 coming up for the Steelers. Mason's the backup. I think so. Thank you, Miss Tammy. Appreciate it. Yep, hit that like button. They're at the 34. Howard in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Howard lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle, throws. It is caught at the 45, and he's tackled at the 47-yard line. That's a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. That was Robert Tonyan, who had a nice game last week. So we'll see if, hey, maybe he's a guy that can be an underrated part of this Steelers offense. Well, it's going to be pretty tough for him to make the team, to be honest with you. Yeah, the Steelers have 4 tight ends, right, I think. Freiermuth, Washington, Nowakowski, and then Tonyan. 1st and 10 at the 46. Howard drops back, looking over the middle, throws. It's caught at the 47. Tackled immediately for a gain of 8. That was Skoranek again, I believe, with the catch. And it was kind of a stop route there for Skoranek. Was looking for the hip drop tackle, but no, I don't think that was a hip drop. Maybe it was. I don't know. All right, 2nd and 3. They're only going to give them 7. Pittsburgh at the Jets 47. There is an injured Jet. He is going to be helped off the field, so a little bit of a delay as the bots are starting to trickle in. And thank you, Denny. I appreciate that. Let's go on, Jim. Go Patriots. Yeah, well, I know you're ready for the NFL season. Yeah, we'll find out how they look week 1. Watching on CBS. Really? Well, for me, I got the Steelers. Got the Steelers announcers. All right. 2nd and 3 at the 47. Howard in the gun, sending a man in motion. Howard swings it over the middle to Wilson. Wilson leaning and fighting, but he's only going to get a couple. Tackled at the 45. Well, I know there's a lot of Steeler fans that felt that way ultimate. I was not one of them. I never thought Howard was the franchise guy. A lot of fans anointed him before he even took a snap. That's what caused me to really, I mean, nothing Howard did, but that's why I became like very much opposed to the idea. And yeah, I don't know. Just need to see him play. Howard hands it off up the middle. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Ripped down after a gain of 3. That'll be enough for the Steelers. That was Lou Nichols, who, of course, he had a very nice game last week. That is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Romo's doing the game. Yeah, I don't think Romo will be doing much. First and 10 at the 42. Howard under center, sending a man in motion. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Howard takes the snap and play action. Rolling to his left, dumps it off. It's caught. He's at the 40. Then tackled at the 39. Really not much yak for the Steelers. That was Max Hurlman with the catch. And yeah, it just feels like as soon as the Steelers make a catch, there's really not much happening after it. So 2nd and 7, ball at the 39. Howard in the gun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Howard sending a man in motion. That is Hurlman as he hands it off up the middle to Johnson, leaning forward and only going to get a couple. Not much push up front from the Steelers O-line. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Jets leading 7-0 over Pittsburgh. Steelers, of course, driving at the Jets 37. So far, much better drive for Howard. We'll see if he can lead them in. Don't fit Allar's. Yeah, no, same here. I mean, 3rd-round pick. I don't know. It's just, I think it's a franchise. Well, it's a couple things, multiple things. One, you're a casual. Not you, but just a lot of casuals out there that just, will put anybody as, any young quarterback. It's already a franchise quarterback. That's ridiculous. And then, of course, part of it, I think, also is that the Steelers were really starved for one ever since Ben has retired. So they're trying to put anybody up there. And that's just not how it works. It's not how it works. I mean, the Steelers fans should know that we had a 20-year drought from Bradshaw to Ben. So it's not exactly easy to find a franchise quarterback. But, yeah, I don't know. I just take a guy in the 6th round, and you already have franchise quarterback hype on him. I think that's more just, I don't know. I try not to be mean, but it's just like, it's almost like an IQ test. Like, oh, okay. So you're not, like, really, don't really know what's happening. Again, Allar, 3rd-round pick, I don't know. It's just, it's not likely for him either. Pulling for him, it's not like, again, it'd be great for one of these guys to be it, but the odds of it happening are very low. I mean, of course, there's always a 1st-round draft bust, right? Like that happens, but they're more likely to be hits than they are the other rounds that you take them. A couple of games on you're doing tomorrow on your alt channel. Okay, well, good luck there. Yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow yet, it really depends on what the Pirates do tonight, if I'm taking tomorrow off or not. This is my 3rd doubleheader in a row. So if the Pirates win, I probably come back and call tomorrow's game. If they lose, I will probably relax and I'll probably watch it. I just kind of want to chill before the NFL season. But I'll be back Sunday regardless. I'm covering this Pirates-Dodgers game regardless on Sunday. Saturday, though, it's not likely. If they win tonight, I'll be back. That's pretty much how it'll work. He's a candidate. McCarthy's working on his mechanics. Yeah, again, it helps that McCarthy's helping him out. You blame Madden. We're all used to taking the undrafted guy and winning 10 state championships. I mean, that could play a big part of it as well. Rudolph's negative remarks on Tomlin. Was kind of a subtle shot, yeah. Nichols may take Johnson's spot. Yeah, I mean, with how he looked last week, it would not shock me. It would not. All right, we are back. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for Pittsburgh. They're at the 37, need to get to 32. Howard drops back, steps up, throws over the middle. It's intercepted at the 25, at the 30, steps out of bounds. There is a flag. Howard pointing to it. It may be a pass interference call. Pass interference. Offense! Oh, no! Unbelievable! Wow. Pass interference on the offense. The interception will stand. And the Jets will take over at the 30. Unbelievable. And they don't show the replay. I'd like to see a replay of that. Wow. That's tough for Will. Definitely was hoping he would drive down here and make something. Oh, half a. That's going GB. Appreciate you, man. Oh, I mean, it's preseason, man. I'm not worried about it. But I agree with your statement. I would say they play great when they have to, for sure. FCS game, football on ESPN. Are you covering that one? I don't know. That might not do well. I'm just giving you a heads up there. This guy's awful. I mean, he can't. I mean, I don't know if I'd go to that extreme. I definitely wouldn't. Jared's saying cut. Jimmy can't believe it. Howard was a star quarterback from Eastern Pennsylvania, but not recruited by Penn State. That's why he played at Kansas State for 3 years before OSU. Gotcha. Didn't see the offense pass. Yeah, I'd like to. I don't know why they cut away there. They have to get their dang ads in, but like, we just had a 2-minute warning. Like, I would love to see a replay of that. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't really say that as much anymore, Miss Tammy. But I mean, for football, I guess I said it a lot. But baseball, not really. Drew comes in and saves the day. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Definitely right now, yeah, not promising from Howard. A little bit disappointing. Why not cover when I have 3 the next day? Gotcha. Bummer indeed there, Casey. You like Howard better than Allar. Like guys that win big games. I hear you, Jason. I understand. I just, I don't know. Right now, it does seem like Allar's going to be the guy, and I would lean that way. But we'll see. We'll see how they look. I don't work 2 jobs. No, I don't. Don't work 2 jobs. Never did. Never at the same time. Never at the same time. Because when I was doing this, when I worked at the radio station, I didn't consider this a job. But after all that went down, then yeah, this kind of became my full time. But yeah, I might be, with all the stuff behind the scenes, like for football season, I'm estimating about 50 hours a week into this with the streams, and then all the graphics and all the stuff. Just like I'm going to be putting in a little bit more work. Klubnik throws it over the middle. It's caught at the 35. He's leading forward, and did he get there? I don't know if he did. They're only going to give him 9. That was Omar Cooper Jr., another Indiana Hoosier. So Indiana's well represented today. So 2nd and 9, Klubnik and the offense are moving fast. He's in the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. As he hands it off up the middle, stumbling forward is Kaineb. He's going to get the first down, stumbling his way to 3 yards. That's a first down for the Jets. 120 and counting. Jets are going to be moving fast here, so just be wary of that. Klubnik takes the snap, drops back, looking to his left, throws. It's caught at the 45, and he's tackled in bounds at the 47. Clock will keep on moving. That was Isaiah Williams with his 3rd catch of the day. 103 and counting, 2nd and 4 for the Jets. That was a Landon Roberts, by the way, with the tackle. Good to see him. Klubnik takes the snap. Heavy pressure, and down he goes. The Steelers sent the blitz. And Cole Holcomb leading the charge gets the sack. And that'll slow down the Jets a little bit. as they do call timeout with 49 seconds remaining. Jets had 0 interceptions last year. They have 2. Well, again, preseason, but yeah. Still want to win, though, for sure, Jimmy. For sure, for sure. That PA call is bogus if you ask me as a Browns fan. But you are a Will Howard supporter, so it cancels out. But again, I did not get to see it. I need to see it. I'll have to look back at it later. Massive average. Well, not as much during baseball. But football, yeah, I do think it's going to be a lot of stuff during the week. 3rd and 11. Klubnik takes a snap, drops back, looking, throws to his right, wide open, and then he steps out of bounds at the 46. That's a Jets first down. Gain of 14 for Malik McLean and the Jets. I believe, yeah, he slipped. The Steeler defender, their number 38, Jameson, slipping there on the play. 1st and 10 at the 46. Klubnik drops back, looking, pump fakes, moving to his right, throws. It is tipped, incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. It's going to miss Pittsburgh. Welcome on in. Kind of scared of the regular season. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I mean, it happens, Alex. It's going to be okay. It'll be okay. Drink some water. Don't know why I'm not doing that. Definitely helps out a lot. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Jets. And looks like Glenn's going to call a timeout. They're running out of time. So timeout Jets. That's their 2nd. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, kind of a preview of what's to come. This is kind of like my preseason as well, trying to warm myself back into calling football. So make sure, again, if you do enjoy this, I'm just going to get better and better throughout the season. So make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. As for the Jets fans, if there's any Jets fans here, I will be, of course, bouncing around the NFL. Again, it's not just a Steelers channel. 5 NFL games every single week. So make sure, again, to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe as well. Because, again, I'll be doing a lot of football. All right. 2nd and 10 for the Jets. Klubnik in the gun. He takes the snap, steps up, and he is going down. That's another sack. Steelers trying to rip the ball out. That was Bruner. Carson Bruner. I don't know if he's related to Mark Bruner, but that'd be pretty cool. So the Jets are trying to hustle the line. 3rd and about 17. Need to get to the Steelers 36. Klubnik takes the snap, drops back. He steps up, throws over the middle. It's caught at the 40. And then he's tackled immediately. It's going to be a long field goal attempt, you imagine, for the Jets. And the Jets will call a timeout with 2 seconds left. Actually, just 1 second left. Wow, that's kind of costly there for the Steelers. It may cost them 3 points to allow that completion. Mark Bruner's son. There we go. Yep, I guess so. Hydrate a lot. I'm not really, honestly. I should be. I'm kind of forgetting about that. I need to remind myself too. I mean, it's easy. It's simple, but I just forget to do it. But yeah, I mean, I should be finishing an entire glass here of water every 3 hours, and I'm not doing it anymore. Not even for baseball. Baseball, I'm barely taking a sip. All right, this will be, I want to say it's Cade York. This will be a 59-yard attempt from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is no good. He definitely had the distance. I mean, that's insane. A 59-yard attempt, and he would have killed it. But he does miss it. So 7-0 at the half. Jets with the lead. The Steelers will have the ball whenever we do return. That's unbelievable. I remember when, I'm old enough to remember, I'm about to be that guy, but I remember when Heinz Field was like the toughest place to kick. And now, of course, you see 59-yarders like it's nothing. Thank you again for the subs. I appreciate that. We're at 9:30 now. 70 subscribers away from 11,000. Clock does not like Howard. But we probably will see Allar. Rooting for Cards or Phillies? Oh, man. You got to root for the Cardinals. You have to root for the Cardinals. Let's go on, Christopher. Welcome on in. Rudolph Allar, quarterback. Looking like it. Looking like it there, Native. But we'll see. You'll remind me. Oh, you're good, Miss Tam. I appreciate that. But yeah, definitely need to. I need to remind myself. Man. All right, again, appreciate you guys. Again, make sure to hit that like button if you haven't done so already. We're at 128 likes. Appreciate that. We'll try to get to 150. I don't really know what I should be expecting this year for the NFL, at least at the beginning. Because we're trying to compete, of course, with other football channels that are definitely covering a lot of games. So Phillies are further ahead of the Cardinals because the Phillies have a spot. I still think they might fall. I still do believe that. William, yep, I remember. Yep, a lot of the Pittsburghers root for the local kid. I do not. I root for the Pirates. But yeah, it does seem like the local kids will beat up on the Steelers. All right, so let me go ahead and see if I can pull up what's happening. I guess we can look at the stats real quick. I don't see the problem with that. So let me go ahead and change the screen. By the way, okay, also. So, all right, 32% of you guys went with Allar and Howard, though I think that was kind of switching. So before you vote, which scoreboard did you like? 1 or 2? I'll just leave this up for a minute. All right, so before you vote, if you don't remember, this was scoreboard 1. This is scoreboard 2. So just let me know. You guys will be helping me out a little bit here. Scoreboard 1. Scoreboard 2. Scoreboard 1. Scoreboard 2. So which one do you guys like? Let's see here. Russell likes 2. Well, make sure to vote in the poll. I have a poll up. Let me know if you can. If you can't, if you're on the TV, just type down in the chat. If you can. Scoreboard 1. Scoreboard 2. Keep it up for a few more. We'll actually let you guys just do that, and I'll go over the stats real quick. And then I'll come back to it after the stats are done. All right, Geno Smith again looked pretty good. 7 for 7, 65 yards and a touchdown. I mean, that is really good. Cade Klubnik, 8 for 12, 65 yards. Really good as well. And then, of course, Will Howard, 10 for 15, 74 yards and 2 picks. Just, that is a killer. That is a killer. All right. Dunai. Oh, crap. What am I talking about? All right. Cade Klubnik also rushed for 16 yards there. 1 for 16. Kaine, 7 for 11. And Braylon Allen, 3 for 4. For the Steelers, Rico Dowdle, 5 for 18. Jalen Warren, 5 for 17. Caleb Johnson, 2 for 7. And Lou Nichols, 1 for 3. Adonai Mitchell. What am I talking about? Adonai Mitchell, 2 for 29. Malik McLean, 2 for 25. Isaiah Williams, 3 for 17. Tim Patrick, 2 for 14. Jelani Woods, 1 for 13 and a touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 1 for 10. Mason Taylor, 1 for 10. Omar Cooper Jr., 1 for 9. Braylon Allen, 1 for 5. And then Dylan Parham, 1 for -2. For the Steelers receiving, Ben Skowronek, 3 for 26. Roman Wilson, 2 for 16. Pardon me, Robert Tonyan, 1 for 12. Riley Nowakowski, 1 for 10. Darnell Washington, 1 for 5. Max Hurlman, 1 for 3. Rico Dowdle, 1 for 2. And then, of course, Weegen fumbled the ball, but didn't lose it. So that's pretty much it. Team stats, the Steelers, 108 total yards. The Jets, 148. First downs, the Jets have 9. Steelers, 8. Turnovers, of course, the Steelers have turned it over twice, but the Jets are committing penalties. So there you go. All right. Let's see. What do we have in the poll? 63% with 1. So that might be what we go with the remainder of the game. It's easier to see what one looks better. Gotcha. Gotcha. May as well just have it on the whole screen. I don't know. It just looks bad. I don't know. I'll try to find a good. Maybe right there, I guess. I don't know. Don't want it on the full. I don't know. If it looks. Then it's too clunky if I have everything there. Anyway. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Again, if you are interested, I'll be covering, of course, the Pirates right after this one. The Pirates, of course, have kind of given the fan base a little bit of hope. So there's that. I'll be doing a doubleheader right after this one. I'll be redirecting you there. Of course, again, you don't have to. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right, but again, feel free to just say whatever you want in the chat now. Not whatever you want, but it's pretty much a Q&A at this point. We'll be doing I don't know. It's pretty much Q&A at this point, so I'll have to figure out a new poll question as well. No time clock? It'll be there. Right now it's just halftime. It'll be there. I wonder what's happening in the MLB right now. I don't really know. I know the Jets are beating the Steelers. I still like this. This is such a great ticker. Panthers leading 7-3 over the Jaguars. Packers, Broncos, that one happening very soon. Arsenal over Coventry City, 3-0. That's the European Premier League. Brewers over the Braves, 2-1. And there's a ticker. Steelers come back. I think they will, honestly. Hutchins hates the Jets. Appreciate you, Hutchins, for hanging out. That's the ticket. Cardinals leading 4-3 over the Phillies. That's what we need, I guess. Again, kind of playing the long term there. Rays leading 3-2 over the Orioles. Yankees leading 2-0 over the Blue Jays. Man, Red Sox 5, Giants 1. Marlins and the Nationals 0-0. The Mets lead the White Sox 1-0. Angels and the Rangers 0-0. Yes, Tomlin is coaching there, Trisk. Tigers, Royals 0-0. Athletics and Astros 0-0. And that is all for now. That is all for now. Always come back. Yep. You guys are the East Coast Cowboys. I mean, you're kind of not wrong there. We've become the Cowboys. Not winning much lately. That's not good. What happened to the once proud Pittsburgh Steelers? Definitely a bummer there. I have more viewers than the Jets Chat Sports. That's pretty cool. Steelers Chat Sports, they're going to be dominating. They're going to be They actually, I'm surprised to see, some of the, us creators talk about stuff and all that, this kind of came up that, we were kind of surprised to see that Chat Sports, the Steelers Chat Sports outdid Football Nation, and then Tom Grossi, I think, had the most views for that Steelers-Packers game. That was definitely a shock. Which he's been the king, but Football Nation kind of took him over. But Tom Grossi starting off the new year strong. Definitely, again, he's the GOAT. Steelers going to win this game. You got to have faith. I think they can for sure. Starters playing some starters for sure. No team compares to the Steelers. That is true. You are the East Coast Cowboys team. Maybe. Maybe. There are comparisons. There are comparisons that I won't deny. I won't deny some of the comparisons there. Yeah, the Steelers Chat Sports, though, they have, for halftime, they have almost 2,000 people in there. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Jets playing their starters. The first drive they did, that's when they scored. Yeah. Yeah, the Jets looked pretty solid on the opening drive, but, T.J. Watt wasn't playing for the Steelers. I don't really know how many other starters weren't playing, but man. One team's trash, another man's treasure, potentially. No, Patriots are the easy East. The Patriots are still, they're still kind of relevant. The Patriots just went to the Super Bowl. We're nothing like that. I'm sorry, Miss Donna. I hate to say it. I hate the Cowboys. I genuinely do, but the Steelers have become the Cowboys. Nothing. We have accomplished nothing. We are a traditional power. We are a cornerstone franchise, a very proud organization that's used to winning. But the last decade, it's been nothing. So that's pretty much what it is. Cowboys look dangerous this year, yeah. Super Bowls, they have 5. Yeah, I hear you, Stan. I'm kind of sick. I think the sinus starting to catch up to me right now, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. I kind of go for the nasally thing. That's more the radio type of voice. But I do know there is a difference. Like last year, I spoke more with the throat. This year, I'm speaking more through the nose. But also, again, I'm sick. So that's also making it sound worse. But yeah, no, I hear you. Your girl is not wrong. Even if I don't like it. No love for the Patriots. The Patriots, again, they're pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know how they'll do this year. Especially with, how the offseason went for them with the coach, with Vrabel and all that. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate that. You hear a nasally voice and then you start subbing. That's crazy. All right. Steelers becoming the Beanie Babies of the NFL. Jeez. Hey, they're cool. I know my dad, Trisk is in the chat. He has a bunch of the old football player Beanie Babies. Like they were, the Bears, but they have like Marino or Elway on the back. Stewart's. I think we had a Jerry Rice. Pretty cool stuff. I would definitely buy them up if I could. Cubs Phillies are in. We need Cardinals to lose. I don't buy the Phillies being in. I think they're playing really good right now, but I think they'll tail off. They're still doable. They're only like a game above the Padres or something like that. So no, I don't buy that. I don't think the Phillies are that great. But that's just me. All right, apparently we've already cut back into action, or at least we're getting into action. They just booted out of the end zone. So they're at the halftime studio, and then they just show the ball bouncing in the back of the end zone. So that's great stuff, NFL Network. But we are back. Drew Allar will be on for the Steelers, and we'll see how he looks. Again, of course, keep in mind that he will be playing against less talent, but will have less talent on his side. But really, again, you're just kind of looking, how does he move in the pocket? How are the throws looking? That is it. Can't look at the stats. Kind of just look at how he looks. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Collinsworth, here's a guy. Allar kind of reminds me of Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, that type of guy. Anyway, 1st and 10 to 35. Looks a little Mahomey. Allar in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Allar takes a snap, drops back, looking to his left, moving to his left. Heavy pressure. He's scrambling. He's going to run. And then he steps out of bounds at the 38. Making something there. Again, was feeling the pressure, escaping out of the pocket, and getting a few yards. Going to give him 4. So a 4-yard run from Allar. Boy, some ginger and lemon peels. Inhale the fumes. Then drink the tea. I don't like tea. Everyone tells me that, and I'm so stubborn. And I wonder why I'm a mess. Anyway, 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. Allar under center as he hands it off up the middle. He's taking it down the far side. This is Johnson trying to break free, but cannot. He does get a nice gain, though, a gain of 5. Again, there's really nothing up the middle. Had to bounce it outside. Again, the Steelers' offensive line. I know it's the backups. But, man, they're not getting the push. Johnson just had to make something out of nothing there. 31 for Pittsburgh. Got to rise. Yeah, Dan, you know how to do that. 3rd and 1. That was a deep breath. 3rd and 1 for Pittsburgh. Allar in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Allar hands it off up the middle. He's leaning. He's got the first down. He's still going. Now he's crawling on the ground. That's not going to help him out, but he does get the first down. So that was a gain of 3. First down, Pittsburgh. Caleb Johnson, that was his 4th carry, 15 yards. How do you not like tea? I don't know. I'm just horrible. Let's go on, Pat. Welcome on in. Let's go on, Patricia. Welcome on in. Hope Drew does well. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the 47. Allar under center. He takes the snap, play action, drops back. He's looking around, moving up, and he's going to run. He dives forward across the 50, landing around the 49-yard line. It's a gain of about 4, but there was a flag. I think that'll be backing up the Steelers. I think it was a hold. I have the cough drops there, Miss Tammy. I got to use them as well. That interception by Patrick Mahomes was kind of high level. That's kind of what you see from Patrick Mahomes. Referencing to Will Howard earlier. All right, 1st and 20 for Pittsburgh. Again, the holding penalty, kind of a killer. Allar in the gun, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Allar awaits the snap and takes the snap, hands it off to Johnson up the middle. He's at the 40, trying to stiff arm. He does, but then another jet tackles him around the 40-yard line. Gain of 3. 2nd and 17 coming up. COVID is going around. Great. That's fantastic. Apparently that was a quick play. Swings it out to Johnson. He's at the 45, and then he's tackled at the 46. Didn't even show what was happening there. There was just apparently a quick go at it. Picking up 6 there on the little pass out in the flat. So 3rd and 11 coming up for the Steelers. They need to get to the Jets 43. They're at their own 46. Allar in the gun. Trips to the right. 1 receiver to the left. Allar takes the snap. Looking. Heavy pressure. He steps up. Throws. Caught at the 50. This is Tanyan. Tanyan tackled at the 49. Going to be well short of the line to gain. And I imagine the Steelers will punt. They're going to give Tanyan 5 there on the catch. Kind of a interesting footwork there from Allar. Not the best. They're going for it. Allar takes a snap, throws to his left. It is too high, incomplete. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Pass intended to Levi Wentz. And the Jets will take over at their own 49. So not ideal. Trisk gets the Vicks. Yeah, I need the Vicks. I need some Vicks. Yep. Definitely talking a lot here. I'm yapping a lot. All right, well, again, not a great first drive for the Steelers. I mean, got a first down at least. I guess that's something. But make sure, again, folks, before you go, to leave a like, hit that like button. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. We're trying to get to 150 on likes. We're at 143. Then from there, we'll just see if we can, I don't know. We'll just try to get to 150 at some point. So make sure, again, to sub to the channel. We're 68 subscribers away from 11,000. Pretty cool stuff. Trying to get over 1,000 more of our original goal of prior to the NFL season. That drive was not impressive, yeah. You saw something like that for COVID? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But that's great. We love COVID. We did. Not fun to work through. But anywho, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Feel free again to chat down below. I try to get to the chat as often as I can. And commercials, of course, big on that. Big on commercial, trying to get to the chat during commercials. In between plays, I'll do what I can, of course. Kind of just depends on how the vibe of the game is going. Not much really happening in this one. Okay, Jets, I mean, they only scored on the first drive. That's it. That is it. All right, working our way back here. Again, 7-0 Jets. They'll have the ball around midfield. Glass of water. Yeah, I guess I need to take a swig of water. All right, 1st and 10 for the Jets. Not too sure who the quarterback will be for the Jets, if it'll be Klubnik again. I mean, he looked pretty good. Klubnik looked pretty solid. Under center is Klubnik. Hands it off up the middle, but he's not going to find anything as Landon Roberts in on the tackle. Yeah, no gain on the play. Not too sure the running back. That was Sam Scott, the running back. Local high school, yes. Next Friday is our first game. So, yeah, you won't see him on Fridays for 10 weeks. But I'll be here Sunday or Saturday through Thursday, essentially. 2nd and 10 for the Jets. As Klubnik takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle, throws it, is caught at the 46. He's being spun around, then he's pushed forward and gets a nice gain there. Gain of 8. That was Quincy Skinner on the catch. Matthew Escobar, that's great. All right, 3rd and 2 coming up for the Jets. Are at the Pittsburgh 43. Need to get to the 41. Klubnik in the gun. 2 receivers to the left. Tight ends in tight. Klubnik awaits a snap, takes a snap, and hands it off up the middle. The Steelers, though, deny him. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. I imagine the Jets will go for it. They showed aggressiveness earlier. They're big Joel Steed. I do not know who that is, no. So 4th and 2 for the Jets. Klubnik in the gun. Klubnik awaiting the snap, takes the snap, drops back. He's looking, swings it out. It's caught by Scott, spinning, reaching. Did he get there? It's going to be close. They're going to say he's short. Oh, that's a pretty good open field tackle. I believe that was, who was that? I think it was Roberts. Landon Roberts. Yeah, again, Scott trying to spin free, but could not get free. He is short. That's a turnover on downs. Good stuff by the Steelers. As Allar and the Steelers will get right back on the field. They'll take over at their own 42. Yeah, it's really fun there. It's really fun there, Daniel and Tammy. That's Definitely fun. I didn't go to any scrimmages, though, so I feel bad. I mean, yesterday, I gave my, my buddies, like, hey, because I cover it with some guys, and they never let me know. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just going to be calling my own stuff, which was a great decision for the channel. We crossed 10,900 yesterday. It was really good decision. But now I don't know any of the players, so we'll see. Just joined you for a few Reds games this season. Just remember you said football is really big, really a thing. Looking forward to some Bengals, Steelers. Appreciate you, Justin. Yes, I remember, I think you joined that first series in Cincinnati, I'm pretty sure. So thank you again, Justin. I appreciate it. Let's go Pirates beat the Dodgers. Yep, that's happening in a few hours. But yeah, no, definitely ready for some football. Number 50, Roberts, yep. Motrin and ibuprofen every 4 hours. I guess I need to do that before my streams. Why did ESPN tell me that you're going to interview for the Pirates pitching coach? I mean, I don't know how they broke the story. I thought that was pretty hush-hush. But I guess Jeff Passan freaking had the scoop. During the Pirates game? Yes. Yes, I am. Be a lookout on Chambers, up-and-coming running back out of Gateway. Not too sure who that is, Stan, but I wish him the best. But by local high school, I do not live in Pennsylvania, so I'm assuming you're referring to a Pennsylvania school. So no, I do. I live in Texas, Pennsylvanian born, but Texas living. And of course, not to stun on you guys, but Texas high school football, it's a little bit different. Even the small towns, it is taken very seriously. Next Saturday, real football. Yep. I am probably going to call Jacksonville State and North Dakota State. I think it's the first game for North Dakota State as a member of the FBS. Definitely going to be fun. And that'll be right after the Pirates Cardinals. That'll be another doubleheader they have. That'll be pretty fun. All right, 1st and 10 for the Steelers as Allar under center at the 41-yard line. 2 receivers right and 1 to the left as he hands it off. This is Johnson down the near side. He's at the 40, 45. He's at the 50, pushed out of bounds at the 49. Close to the line of game, but I did see a flag. And if I had to guess, it's a hold. Yep, they're saying hold on the Steelers announcer saying hold. We'll see, though. Probably going to be holding. Yep, there it is. That'll back him up 10. Looks like Levi Wentz, the guilty party. Wentz just holding on, kind of wearing he's wearing a Chris Hope's number. Yeah, he's just manhandling Womack. Definitely didn't really need to do all that. All right, 1st and 20. Allar in the gun. He's by himself. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Allar drops back, looking over the middle, dumps it off. It's caught the 40. Then he's tackled at the 43-yard line. That was Lake McCree with the catch for a gain of 8. Nice run by Johnson. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Wiped away. So 2nd and, I'm going to say 2nd and 8. I guess it's only 2nd and 8. I guess it was a spot foul. So 2nd and 8, ball at the 43. Allar in the gun. He drops back, looking to his right, now to the middle, moving to his left. Allar throws it down the field, and it is caught. Did he get his feet in bounds? McCree made the catch. They're going to say it's a catch. What a play. It's definitely the biggest play so far. 38-yard pass to McCree, and that's going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Definitely feeling the pressure as he was throwing. Barely got it in, so 1st and 10, the Steelers will run it quickly. Allar drops back, spikes it in the ground, incomplete. Just trying to hurry up just in case it was close. That was Heinrich, the intended target. 2nd and 10 to the Steelers in the red zone. There's that. Allar again moving to his left. Good presence again. Just, there's no problem with moving. But again, as long as you're trying to, keep your eyes downfield, not moving backwards. You rarely want to move backwards as a quarterback. 2nd and 10 at the 19. Allar in the gun. He hands it off to Heinrich. He's spinning, turning, and will get a couple. Tackled at the 17-yard line. Heinrich out of Navy, covered some Navy games last year. He was really impressive. So I think, again, it's only a 7th-round pick. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Steelers. Let's go in, Keith. Welcome on in. Try to keep the language to a minimum, Keith. But yes, I guess I'll pull for Fresno State for you. 3rd and 8 at the 17. They need to get to the 9. Allar in the gun. Trips to the right, one to the left. Allar drops back, looking over the middle. He steps up and down he goes. That's a sack. Chase Wilson, the man that brings down Allar. And that'll be a loss of 9. And I imagine the Steelers will settle for 3. Perhaps need to charge them out in the first inning. There we go. That's what we need to do. Eli being the fullback? I don't think so. I don't think so. Eli, not a big guy at all. Snap, hold the kick. It is up. It is no good. He missed it. Missed it left. Lath Marjan pulls it, and the Steelers come away with nothing. So 7-0 Jets leading over the Steelers. 6:19 left to go in the 3rd. Brutal. Just brutal. O-line don't look good. It's not. It really isn't. That, of course, was a big deal last year, and it's looking about the same. Heck of a throw by Allar. I mean, not the best throw, but hey, it'll work. It'll work. It's a big play. Definitely a tough one, though. This is a poor performance by the Steelers. I would agree. Mads. He's not making the team. I mean, Lath Marjan will not be. That would be like the most surprising development if Lath Marjan were to beat out Chris Boswell. That would be crazy. Would be wild. It looked better than the Bengals and most teams' O-line. I mean, I don't know about all that. I don't think so. I think, again, that's just propaganda to make Joe Burrow feel better. But in reality, the Steelers' O-line has been terrible for the past 7-8 years. It's been, I'm not going to say worse, but definitely bad. Definitely pretty bad. I don't know about all that there, Tread. I hope not. Rashad Bateman arrested. Wow, that's kind of huge. There's something with Allar. We'll see. We shall see. Out of the 2 already, again, after 2 drives. I mean, Allar looks better than Howard. But like I said, there's still plenty of football left. Make sure, again, folks, before you depart today to hit that like button. Make sure also to subscribe as well. And we'll be covering a lot of the Steelers this year. Of course, every Steeler game is covered here on the channel. And, of course, again, we do other than the Steelers as well. 5 NFL games every single week. First week, 6, because there's an extra game. Wednesday night, Thursday night, the 3 on Sunday. And then we'll have Monday Night Football. Steelers going to lose to the Jets? Possibly. This will be a season-defining loss. Week number 2 in the preseason there, Bob. 1st and 10 at the 34. As we have a new quarterback for the Jets. Play action, looking over the middle, moving to his left, throws. He had him, and then it was knocked out of his hands immediately. My Spears Jennings spearing Scott. Incomplete. Jeez, that was a... Yeah, that was a spear. Just no chance there. Poor Scott. By the way, Bailey Zappi, he's still around. He is the quarterback for the Jets. So 2nd and 10 for the Jets. Zappi is under center. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Sending a man in motion. Zappi takes the snap and hands it off. This is Cook down the far side. Horto's the guy at the 35. He's at the 40. And then will be tackled at the 41. Cook. I said Scott. It's not Cook. Who the heck is Cook? I don't know. But he was kind of cooking, though. Regardless, there was a flag. Holding. Offense. So Scott's nice run is nullified by the penalty. Looks like Cam Camper is the guilty party. Not a great resume. Yeah, spectacular. I agree. He's been around Bailey Zappi. Yep, for sure. All right, 2nd and 20. Ball at the 24. Zappi in the gun. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Zappi drops back, looking to his left. Throws. It is caught at the 29. Trying to break free, but cannot. As that's just a gain of 5 there for Quincy Skinner. Superintendent Chalmers is not around. Porter with the catch, or tackle, not Joey Porter. All right, 3rd and 15. Zappi in the gun. I miss Big Ben too, I really do. They need to get to the 44. Zappi awaits the snap. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Zappi takes a snap, drops back, looking to his right, throws. It's caught at the 35 and then tackled at the 37. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Jets will punt with just under 5 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. That was Chase Curtis with the catch. Let's see. Yeah, no problem, Jay. No problem. No better game caller. That's it's not true there, Jay, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the kind words. There's the snap. There is the boots. As the Jets will give it away to the Steelers. Wegen with the field there at the 21. At the 25, 30. Turning the corner, trying to spin around, and is tackled at the 35. Much better return there this time from Wegen. A return of about 14 yards. And the Steelers will take over, looking to get something on the scoreboard. With 4:13 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Of course, it'll be after the commercial break. The NFL ruined the Steelers. Lambert, Ham, then Green, Lloyd. Then all the rules kept changing. Palomano was another Steeler. Yep, that is true. A lot of the NFL now is for the offense. So, definitely a much different game. Appreciate you, Jimmy. I try. Some would say it's nasally. Oh, anyway, it is nasally, though. Spears is good. Heard a lot about him this week. That's good. There's only one Big Ben, and he was, Big Ben was great. Need an icon. I don't really have that. I don't control who has. I don't control this. This is not mine. I think though during the regular season it does. Again, during the regular season you'll see a little bit more because last year it'll have like a white line over the team, and then it'll also have in that blank space on the far right. It'll have like the down and distance, so it might not be matched up with what I'm saying, but it'll have a rough estimate. Might be a play or two behind or something, or ahead. I don't know. Ryan Roberts is back. Yep. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jay. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Thank you for giving the channel a chance. And it's a small channel. I imagine you guys have to scroll all the way down to find me, so I do appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Trying to, again, I'll be up front with it. Again, I do, of course, love the Steelers. I do not like chat sports. I've been pretty much anti-chat sports forever. So I'm trying to take a piece of their pie. I really think how they handle things is terrible. So, yeah, I don't know. I like the individual creator. I don't like a network of people that, I don't know. Again, they beg for money essentially every 2 minutes, and I hate that. I genuinely despise them, and I hate the fact that they're kind of like the leading voice for play-by-play for the Steelers. You know, I mean, Tree does a great job as well. I mean, I'd much rather, again, see him be the top guy, or, you know, any other Steeler creator, but not them. I just don't like them. They have a bunch of different channels. I don't know. I'd like to lead the charge against them one day. All right, 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Allar will have it at the 35, sending a man in motion. He hands it off up the middle, plowing forward, but not going to get too much. Going to get a couple. That was Caleb Johnson with the carry, just a 2-yard run. So they're saying 3. I don't think so. I think it's going to be 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh. It will surprise everyone if we win all the games this year. Proby, yeah, I hear you. Proby with the false positivity as always. 2nd and 7. I guess he did get 3. Allar in the gun, sending a man in motion as Allar drops back, looking to his right. And down he goes! Oh, he completes his drop back, and then he gets sacked. That was Lynn with the sack. Driscoll, the left tackle. He was beat. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's just not good. That's a loss of 10. And it's going to be 3rd and 17. The Brewers want 80. Oh, wow. Yeah, they might get 100. They just may. All right. 3rd and 17. Allar in the gun. Receivers to the left. One receiver to the right. Allar drops back. Steps up. Moving to his right is Allar. Keeping his eyes downfield. Throws. It is incomplete. Max Hurlman, the intended targets. And that's another flag. Well, I'm not too sure. It might be another hold, to be honest with you. It is another hold. It's going to be 4th down. The Steelers will punt. Chat Sports operates out of Texas, too. Really? I did not know that. I did not know that. Have faith in them Steelers. Yep, maybe. Again, I'm not going to get worked over in a loss, but I do care if they look decent. There's the boot fielded at the 25. He's at the 30, taking it to the near side, and then is going to be tackled at the 35. That was Bergen with the return there for the Jets, a return of 10 yards. And the Jets will have it with 2:34 left to go in the 3rd. Don't look like it's going to go over. No, definitely not. Unless we have a pretty impressive 4th quarter. I do not think so. Do not see that. Faithful. Oh, yeah, definitely. Again, I always love my Steelers. Haven't really seen them have a losing record, you know, so don't really remember too much of the 2003 year. 1st and 10, Zappe hands it off up the middle. He's at the 35 and tackled at the 39. That is a gain of 4. That was Chip Trayanum. Trayanum with the carry. And a lot more players will be playing. Again, I apologize. Don't really know many of the backups, if any. So 2nd and 6 for the Jets. They're at the 39. Zappe in the gun. 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Zappe awaiting the snap. And he'll take the snap. Drops back. Looking to his left. Throws on the middle. It's caught at the 41. Then he's smacked immediately for a gain of about 2. That was Porter with the tackle. Skinner with the catch. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, I try. Yeah, I'm just not a chat sports guy. Never will be. We are the Steelers. There we go. 3rd and 3. Let's go and get this defense thing. I keep forgetting to do it. They need to get to the 45. Zappe in the gun. 2 receivers to the right. As Zappe hands it off up the middle. He is met immediately. He's moving the pile, though. Ooh, it's going to be close. He's going to be short by about a yard. Met pretty much immediately, but he kept moving the legs. And definitely made it a lot closer than it should have been. And it's going to be 4th down. 4th and 1. Yeah, sorry there, Miss Pittsburgh. They need my guidance. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. Jets will punt. Kind of a shock there, to be honest with you, based on how aggressive they've been. There's the snap. There is the punt. And that'll be fielded by Weegen at the 8. Fumbles it, but then he picks it up 15 and will step out at the 19. Kind of bobbled and not really a fumble. But hey, it's a return of 11 yards. And there's another flag. Jeez, how many flags are there now? During the kick, holding, receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the 8. It's going to be half the distance. It'll put them at the 4. Like Marsh. Not familiar with the individual names of the guys. So, yeah, I'm sorry they're Mads. There might be some good ones. I don't know. But from what I've seen, though, they kind of operate under the... They do really the same thing. So the officials, again, marking him half the distance. Will put it around the... Well, I guess it'll be the 5. So 1st and 10 for the Steelers. If it's a run play, this will take us to the end of the quarter. 25 seconds left. Allar is under center. Receivers to each side. Fullback in the backfield. Nowakowski acting as the fullback. Hands it off to Johnson up the middle. Plowing forward. As he's going to get a gain of 3. And that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So the Jets lead 7-0. That is... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, the first drive of the game, the Jets scored, and that's been it. So if you like scoring, this is not the game for you. Lions have a... Oh, yeah, the Texans have David Montgomery. Yes, I saw him on the sideline last night. Big Mike better get on this team and then watch the film. Hopefully, so they're saying they might switch coverage here. I'd be kind of bummed out if that's the case. I know that wouldn't look good on me. Last week, they did not switch coverage. They switched coverage to... They waited till the end of the game. Hopefully, they don't do that here. Let's see, laundry all over the place. Yeah, a lot of laundry today. Someone ever cared about penalties? I think he does care, or at least Mike, yeah. Don't count out the Steelers out. I will not. Scoreless in the 3rd quarter. Again, it's preseason. It'll be all right. Okay, so they might have switched the game on me. I do apologize. Let's see if I can find another feed, but I don't think I'll be able to. So give me a sec. Looks like they are switching the feed, though. That's pretty scummy, in my opinion. Let's see if I can find a feed, though. So I do apologize on that. That is pretty messed up. Wow. I mean, I bet you if the if the game... Do I Paramount Plus? I do not. I guarantee if the Steelers-Jets game was more exciting, they would not have done this. Man, I feel so bad. I really do. But I cannot seem to find a... Yeah. So that might be it. Unfortunately, I really don't. Again, this is not what I do. I do not usually end streams like this, but they have switched the feed of the Broncos-Packers. And I'm trying to find something real quick. So give me 1 sec. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Well, I know it doesn't speak well of me, and I do apologize. I mean, I totally understand if you don't believe me, but again, this is something I normally don't do. Well, hold on. Never mind. They're now showing both screens. If that's the case, I can call it. Okay, so we're good. Pittsburgh has it 1st and 10 at the 19. I was about to end the stream. Thank goodness I waited. All right, Allar in the gun. He drops back. He's looking, dumps it off. It's caught at the 25, leading forward, and it's brought down at the 28. Thank goodness. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't have at least a double screen if it's such a big deal for them to cut to the other game. If they're not patient. All right, so a nice little jump off over the middle. That was Caleb Johnson with the catch. Thank goodness. I feel a lot better now. So 2nd and 1 for Pittsburgh. Allar under center, sending a man as he hands it off up the middle. And he makes a nice move at the 30 and then tackled at the 33. I got to mute this other game. I think the other game's messing me up now. That was Lou Nichols with the carry. Gain of 5, and that'll be a Pittsburgh Steelers 1st down. They're switching after the Steelers game, yeah. But apparently they were about to... I mean, we missed a 1st down conversion for the Steelers, but at least they went to split. I don't know if they got complaints. 1st and 10 at the 33. Allar is under center, sending a man in motion, and there's a lot of movements, and the Steelers will have to back up. It's going to be a false start for the Steelers. Again, another penalty. That was Doug Nestor, the guilty man. He'll back up the Steelers. And they'll now have it at the 28. They cut to hiding. Nothing is sacred, yeah. Steeler Nation too big for NFL Network to do that. Yeah, I know. Crazy. 1st and 15 at the 28. Allar in the gun. Hands it off to Nichols up the middle. And he really has nothing. He's still with his legs, but then is tripped up at the 31. Again, a gain of 3. The Steelers' O-line really just has looked flat. That is not promising. I mean, of course, they have a new O-line coach, but geez, I mean, just hoping that he would kind of bring a new intensity to this O-line. So 2nd and 12 for the Steelers. Allar in the gun. Nichols to his left. 2 receivers to the right. Allar takes a snap, looking to his left. Now over the middle, moving to his right is Allar. Throws, caught at the 30, and tackled at the 33. That'll be a gain of 2. Makes it 3rd and 10 for Pittsburgh. 163 on the likes. That'll work. That'll definitely work. 3rd and 10 for the Steelers. In the gun is Allar. Trips to the left, one to the right. They need to get to the 43 for a brand new set of downs. Allar awaits the snap and takes the snap. Drops back. Looking to his right. Throws. It's caught. No, he dropped it. Had it in his hands. Incomplete. Pass intended for Joaquin Davis. And I imagine the Steelers will have to punt it. Again, he had it in his hands and just couldn't hold on. I mean, it wouldn't have been a first down anyway, to be honest with you, but still disappointing to see. So, again, here is Cam Johnston back to punt. There is the snap. Here is the boots. 10, 20, 30, 40. 45-yard punt fielded at the 23. He's at the 25 and tackled at the 26. Return of 3 yards for the Jets. The Jets will have it with under 11 minutes to go. And, of course, they're cutting away. Now I'll just hope that they are not going to miss anything. But anywho, again, thank you guys for bearing with me. I know it's been pretty hectic. It was the last NFL team in 2008 to go undefeated. I guess you're talking about it was last NFL team in 2008 to go undefeated. Last team in 2008. 2008. I don't know. I'm just going to go with the Colts. That's my guess. Defense doing pretty well. I suppose so. Need a turnover? Yeah, the Steelers need something. It has been a rough day for the Steelers offense. How you calling the game if it switched games? I'm just that good. I am the GOATs. Your name is incorrect. I am the GOATs. But no, it's actually showing a dual screen. It's doing a dual screen. Oh, Pirates Night. We have the Pirates. I'll be going live in an hour, I guess, whenever this game ends. They're playing Renegade and Acrisure, are they? Yeah, I'm in the minority there. I don't want... I don't know. I hope they do away with Renegade. It's a tradition that needs to go away because it doesn't work anymore. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. We're still in commercial break. Just waiting for the game to return. But yeah, again, I'll be covering, of course, the Pirates right after this. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, that's okay. Again, the Pirates season, it might be trending in the wrong direction, though. A nice couple of games, though, for the Pirates have given the Pirates fans hope. Of course, I would believe that I don't know, the Padres series is much more important, to be honest. Got to score on defense, yep. Was the Titans, they went to week 12, 10-0. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, the Titans had the #1 seed that year. We lost pretty badly to them later in the year. Yeah, I guess if I would have thought about it if I actually gave it more thoughts, I probably would have come close. But, oh well. All right, we're working our way back. The Jets have it at the 26. Zappe in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Zappe, play action, rolling to his right. Dumps it off. It's caught at the 25, a 30. Then he's pushed backwards, so he's moving forwards now. And they'll whistle him dead at the 30-yard line. Gain of 5 for Andrew Beck, the fullback. A lot more fullbacks coming back. The NFL might be reverting back to the early 2000s. One of 3 wins against LA would be okay. Then San Diego. Yep. We need to take 2 from San Diego at least. 2nd and 5 for the Jets. Zappe is under center. Oh, he slips! And he's just going to hold on and wait to be sacked. Just kind of chilling there. That'll go down as a sack, though. It's the easiest sack there. All you got to do is just touch him down. It'll be Windman getting credit for it. So a loss of 3. Kind of tripped up with the center's foot. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Jets as they'll have it at their own 28. I'm the only guy that hates it when any team sings Sweet Caroline. Yeah, I don't really get involved with that. They need to get to the 36. Zappe in the gun. Swings it out. It's a screen. Caught at the 25. Cutting inside the 30. 35, 40. 45. Stumbling at the 50. 45, 40. 35, 30. Tackled at the 28. Oh, the Steelers needed a stop, but the Jets get a huge gain. Junior Burgeon with a 44-yard catch and run on the screen. That is a killer for the Steelers. If you wanted them to win this game, that is a bummer. As it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jets. They're at the Pittsburgh 28. Let's go, Liam. Welcome on in. Murray, welcome on in. Steelers going to score? I hope so. Not looking good right now. As the Jets have it at the Steelers 28. Zappe is under center. He takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, cutting inside, plowing his way forward, and then tackled after a gain of 3. Tackled at the 25-yard line. That was Chip Trayanum with the carry. Put in there, and you've seen enough. This guy. Okay. What the heck? What in the world? Liam, try to watch the language. I know you're not really saying the complete word there, but that is, it's not good. All right. 2nd and 7. Swings it out. It's caught at the 23, and then he's going to be pushed down at the 22. Gain of about 3 for the Jets. 3rd and short coming up. Just a little quick out there. That was Holstein with the catch. Connor Holstein. 3rd and 3 for the Jets. In the gun, Zappe awaits the snap. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. They need to get to the Pittsburgh 18 for a brand new set of down. Zappe drops back, looking, batted up in the air. It is incomplete. Oh, man, almost an opportunity for a pick. But they do stop the Jets on 3rd down. We'll see, of course, if the Jets, if they're dumb, they'll go for it. But if they want to take advantage and go up 2 scores, they will kick a field goal. Liam is investing. He is. I don't know what happened there, Liam. And Liam, he's usually a pretty chill guy. I think. Unless it's a different Liam. Liam, I think, Reds fan. I think. All right, he's on for the field goal try. This would be a 39-yard attempt from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. The Jets lead 10-0 over the Steelers. With 7:08 left to go. Definitely not looking good for the Steelers if you want them to, if you're trying to have them win. Other teams are now seeing dancing to Renegade. I know, that's exactly why I don't want Renegade anymore. It's just not good. That's something you just, yeah, if you see other teams dancing to Renegade, aka the Ravens and other teams, time to do away with it. It's not your song anymore. Not your song. Time to put the Pirates game on. This guy, well, it's not on yet. Not on yet. Not on yet. I hope I get a little break. I hope this ends and then I get like 30 minutes or so. If it's less than that, it's fine. Let's go Pirates. At least we don't let them score. Come on, Pittsburgh. Yeah, I don't know. We allowed them to score a field goal. We will win 10-7 on last-second touchdown. Are you talking about 14 to? 14-10 there, or what? Or 13-10? That's for Chinese beef. I don't know. That's all you. It's all... I don't control what you see. I don't control specifically what you're seeing there. So, yeah. Hope the Steelers don't bring in soda to close. Yeah, we don't need that. We do not need that. He's a pretty big guy, though. I feel like he could probably play linebacker or something. Will the Buccos win my money back tonight? Probably not. Probably not. Again, make sure, folks, before you go, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. We're 3 subs away from 940. That'd be pretty cool to end the night on. Ernie Stautner, number 60. 63. Dermontti Dawson, I believe, the center. Of course, he was before my time. But all right, we are back. The Jets, again, they are looking like they will be victorious. As Sanders is ready to boot things away. Hurlman back to receive for the Steelers, as well as another Steeler player. There is the boots. And that is fielded. He's at the 5, 10, 15, 20. It's at the 25 and tackled at the 30-yard line. That is where Hurlman and the Steelers will begin their drive. Again, 7 minutes left to go. Let's see what Allar can do. Steelers, again, Allar might look a little bit better than Howard, but unfortunately, same amount of points. Our first Steelers stream. We all know it's the Pirates down. This guy, Muddy, unbelievable. 1st and 10 at the 31. Allar in the gun. He takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle. And he is going to go down. The Jets all over him. That's another sack. This time, I don't know. It's probably on Allar, because he definitely had some time. He just got to get rid of it. That is, yeah, that's, of course, again, the O-line not doing that great either. Again, you can't just say that they're doing good, because they're not. They're getting beat up. The Steelers' O-line is just soft. I mean, I hate to say it. 2nd and 20 for Pittsburgh. Allar in the gun. 2 receivers to each side. He takes snap, hands it off. This is Heinreich up the middle at the 25, and then tackled at the 27. That's a gain of 6, 7. They're going to give him the 28. That's a really nice spot. But it'll be 3rd and 13 for Pittsburgh. This is primarily a WNBA channel. Oh, yeah. 100%. 3rd and 13 for the Steelers. Allar in the gun. Let's go and see him. Welcome on in. Trips to the right. 1 receiver to left. They need to get to the 41 for a brand new set of downs. Allar drops back. Throws over the middle. It is incomplete. And it's going to be another Steelers punt. Pass intended for Jacoby Keeney James. Just couldn't reel it in. Just kind of a little bit too far in front of him. Maybe a little bit more catchable than I thought, but still not working out. And the Steelers will punt. There is the boots. And he'll be fielding at the 21-yard line. It's at the 25, spinning, and then walloped at the 28 by Henderson. Virgin, of course, with the return of about 7 yards. So 5:22 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Again, the Jets leading 10-0. And we're going to a commercial break. Ernie Holmes was your favorite Steeler. Ernie Holmes, he doesn't live too far away from where I currently live. Feeling O'Neal Cruz home run. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen right now. So in Orville, welcome on in. Like number 176. Hey, that's pretty good. We'll take that. That's a good way to to start. We'll make that thing work. Already had an arrow-shaped haircut. Yes, he did. What is this WNBA? I don't know. Shut up by the Jets. I mean, I guess so. I don't know. It's preseason. Not really worried about it. Looks like the Jet pulled him down before the ball got there. Oh, you talking about the pass? Yeah, the pass there, maybe. I don't know. Okay, Denny. I don't know. The the first part I have no problem with. The second part, yeah, a little bit too. Yeah. Anyway, let's throw a Hail Mary. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Preseason CU has a job. Yeah, I mean, for the backups. I mean, as a fan, I mean, yeah, the Steelers go 0-3 in the preseason. It won't impact my thoughts on the regular season at all. I will not be moved by any win or loss. Win or loss there. Hopefully we'll do better. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not a big deal. Steelers and the Bills next Thursday. I should be on for the call. I already have the thumbnail ready and all that. So that should be fun. I think it's on NFL Network again. I don't recall, but I imagine it'll probably be a similar situation where they'll flirt with taking the game off the air or not, which I will hate. But anyway, I'll be here, of course. And, of course, again, during the weekend, we'll have, of course, the Pirates. They're going to be on. Again, I'll have them on here in about 40 minutes. Doing a doubleheader. Tomorrow, it depends on how it goes tonight. If they win, I can guarantee you I'll be on tomorrow night. If they lose, I will probably take the day off. And then I'll be back Sunday. It'll be my first non-Pirate game in forever. Let's see, I've called 122 Pirate games. This will be 123 tonight. Jets are in as he hands it off up the middle. He's at the 30 and tackled at the 34-yard line. The Jets have a new quarterback. This is Cook. I don't know much about Cook, but there you go. Cook is in at quarterback for the Jets as Scott races ahead for 6. 5 minutes and counting again. The Jets 10, Pirates. The Steelers nothing. Cook is under center, receivers to each side. Scott in the backfield, sending a man in motion. Cook hands it off up the middle. He's leaning, fighting, still plowing ahead, but now the Steelers will push him back. Forward progress should give him a yard, but nothing more. And it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up. Jim Kelly playing? Yes, 100%. Jim Kelly playing this next Thursday. Pirates will win big tonight, hopefully. Only a Steelers fan. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. We got 940. Appreciate you for the sub there. Angel, as that's going to be a play action. Rolling to his right. Cook throws. It is caught, but only a yard gained on the play. So it'll be 4th down. We'll see if the Jets decide to punt. Again, I know it's deep in their own territory, but they've been really aggressive going for it regardless of the situation. Looks like, though, they will punt. Oh, they're going to change it. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Well, that'll help out the Steelers, I guess. You know, they'll get a few extra seconds. An extra 30 seconds or so. You're going to get a bigger break than you thought. Yeah, I know. It's kind of sped up because of the lack of scoring. So that'll be pretty cool. The Jets will boot it away back to Pittsburgh. 3:58 left to go. There's the punt. And that's fielded at the 10, 15. Hurlman at the 20. Then knocked out of bounds at the 21. That's where the Steelers will begin their next drive with 3:48 left to go. Again, probably one last opportunity Minka Fitzpatrick involved, smiling a little bit there on the sideline there for the Jets. Crazy that he's on the Jets. Looks like a Pirates score. You're talking about the Pirates 10, Dodgers nothing, man. Wouldn't that be a fun night for the Pirates? We live in Baltimore, Maryland. Gotcha. No problem there. 1st and 10 at the 22. Allar in the gun. 2 receivers. Trips to the right, actually, as 1 receiver is to the left. Allar changing it up. He takes a snap, drops back, looking over the middle. Pump fakes, throws to his right, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Powell. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Again, kind of a... I know, I mentioned, of course, that it's not really a big deal to win or lose, but definitely a... I don't know, it's still kind of a bummer to see. Not scoring anything. 2nd and 10 at the 22. Allar in the gun. 2 receivers to each side. Allar awaits the snap and takes the snap. Drops back. Throws over the middle. It is dropped. Incomplete. McCree had it and just couldn't keep it. That's going to be 3rd and 10. Allar kind of rifling it in there. Maybe take it a little bit off it. But then if he does, then McCree's going to get destroyed. So, yeah, McCree just needs to make the catch. 3rd and 10 coming up for Pittsburgh. Who's on the mound? It's going to be Bubba Chandler for the Pirates. Allar drops back, looking over the middle. Throws. It is knocked away. Incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down, and that'll be a Steelers punt. Just nothing happening. Apparently Nick Chubb just retired. That's pretty sad. Always liked Nick Chubb. Steelers, last time they were shut out was 2016. The Steelers would go to the AFC Championship that year and fall to New England. Fielded at the 25s, at the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and spun around and tackled at the 48. And the Jets might be looking for some more scoring. Nice return. Return of about 27 yards. Appreciate you, Chi-Man. Thank you very much. And good luck to you as well. I, of course, will be covering the same game. So, folks, again, make sure to check out Chi-Man. He covers the Dodgers, of course. But, again, a great guy. So make sure, again, to check him out. I'm subscribed to Chi-Man. You guys need to be as well. 1st and 10 at the 49. Cook under center, receivers to each side. As Cook hands it off up the middle, bouncing it outside on the near side. He's at the 4. Oh, well, nice open field tackle at the 46. That was Jameson with the tackle. I was about to say the 45. No, sir, did not to let that happen. And I think the Steelers just called their 2nd timeout. Or no, that was their 1st timeout. Never mind. I was about to say, I don't think that was their 2nd because I don't remember their 1st. Yep, Chandler needs to be solid. I think he can be. The game plan tonight was not to get hurt. Yep. No breaking nails or sweats. Nope, can't do that. Need a turnover. We do, Marie, we do. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Jets. Pardon me, 3:15 and counting. As Cook hands it off up the middle. Is at the 45, 40, and will get pushed forward somehow, some way to a 1st down. Tackled at the 38. That'll be a New York Jets 1st down. And the Steelers will take their 2nd timeout with 3:06 remaining. You can root for the Jets. That's fine. The Jets might historically be one of the best preseason teams. I did not know that. They are 0-1. You know, I don't know. I mean, again, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. We're just trying to be healthy, and that is it. I'm pretty happy, though. Looks like I will get a break. 3:09 left to go. Cook is under center. Receivers on each side as Cook hands it off up the middle, and he is tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Good stuff there by the Steelers' defensive line. Not giving him much to work with. And the Steelers will call their last timeouts. 3:04 left to go. Chandler's been the second best pitcher lately. Yeah, Chandler's been really good. Really been pleased with Chandler for the past, I would say, 2 months. Been pretty solid. Or much better. Much better. Kenny Pickett was a preseason GOAT. Means little like his hands, this guy. I feel like I have really small hands, honestly. Just being honest. All right. Second and 10. Ball at the 38. Cook takes the snap, hands it off. Up the middle, cutting inside, and then tackled at the 30, 38, 37, 36. It's a gain of 2. I don't know where they're at anymore. I forgot, to be honest with you. Just disappointed. Disappointed I've checked out of this. Don't blame you guys if you have. It's a nice spot there. 3rd and 7 for the Jets. Well, might as well press the defense. Defense. There are some fans there that are kind of chanting. In the gun, they need to get to the 28. Cook hands it off up the middle, and he's leaning. Still moving his feet, but then is tackled at the 31 after a gain of 4. That was Sam Scott with the run. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning, where again the Jets lead 10-0. There you go. That'll probably do it. I imagine they're going to try to go for it. No, they will not. Not yet. So 2-minute warning, Jets 10, Steelers nothing. Let's go on Phoenix. Welcome on in. Yeah, I don't know how hopefully the less demanding practices will work out for us. But we'll see. Steelers, Bills next week. Yep. Very much so. This might be the only games the Jets win, and that's preseason. Yeah, I mean, I know they're not going to be that good, but I don't know if they're that bad. But yeah, definitely one of the more boring games for sure. Definitely disappointing. Definitely would have liked to see more of a, I don't know. The first game was pretty fun. Definitely sad to, yeah, I don't know. This game definitely not the same. This game definitely not the same. Again, appreciate you guys. Again, I'll be on in about 30 minutes. Those of you that are interested in the Pirates, we got the Pirates and the Dodgers right after this doubleheader on the channel. I might need to, it ruined my sleep, but I probably need to drink some iced coffee or something, because I am feeling the effects of this 10-0 game. That means nothing. Appreciate you, Jed. Thank you very much. Compare them to the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars would be pretty good. Appreciate you, Denny. You have a good one. I'll see you soon. Not too impressed with this game. Yeah, I know. It's definitely not the best one. But again, we can hope maybe the Pirates might be putting up more points than the Steelers tonight. I hope that's not clippable. Hope that's not one of those things. Yeah, the Pirates will definitely put up more points than the Steelers 3 hours later. And the Dodgers defeat the Pirates 13-0. Like, that would be horrible. That would be horrible. Walking back to the car now, disappointed. Yeah. That's a rough one, Anthony. That was a rough one. Well, it still is, but yeah. Gino's an upgrade from Fields. I would agree. I would agree. They're showing right now. Bo Nix floating a ball down the right side. Touchdown, Broncos. They got the NBC scorebug there in Denver. Pittsburgh could legit lose 10-0 twice today. That would be horrible. I don't know. I think Chandler's going to be fine. I think he'll be fine. All right, they're going to go for it. They're going to try to win this game right now. Cook in the shotgun. They're bringing the blitz. Floats it down the left side, and it is caught at the 3. What a catch. They're going to say he got in. Touchdown, New York Jets. What a throw to Skinner. I mean, that is unbelievable. Wow. What a play. What a throw. And of course, Jameson made no effort to touch him. I guess he thinks it's college. Wow. So 16-0. And of course, they're an extra point away from making this a 3-score game, which would, of course, officially clinch the victory for the Jets. Yeah, nephew, I saw that Chubb retired. It's kind of sad. Definitely a legend. $17-0. This guy. We're going to lose 17-0 both games. That would be worse than this. Horrible news. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. And the Jets lead 17-0 with 1:53 left to go. Just brutal. Just brutal. Unbelievable. Is Judge coming back? Yeah, I don't know. I imagine. Kidding, man. I'm actually not a doomer. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Bobby can bring it. I think he can. It's going to be a tough ask, though, for sure. All right, well, the Steelers will get a chance. Or you'll get to see one more drive for Allen. Steelers will kick a field goal. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if they would even try to do that. I imagine they'd try to go to the end zone, but maybe to give Marjan some, confidence. All right, well, there's the kickoff. Not many fans left. Fielded at the 1. He's at the 5, 10, 15, 20. Hurlman at the 25, at the 30, and then tackled at the 32-yard line. And that's where the Steelers will begin their last drive with 1:46 left to go here at Heinz Field. Just a disappointing day for the Steelers. Would have loved to see a little bit more, but in reality, it just a really bad performance all around. Defense played well. I mean, there's that. The offensive line, of course, continues to be an issue. Allar in the gun, trips to the right, one to the left. Allar takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle, patting the ball, throws, it's caught, and then he's thumped immediately, moving it forward, though, as he's brought down at the 35. That's a gain of 4 there for Bell. Jaheim Bell with the catch. Wearing number 82, Antoine Randall. So 2nd and 6. Allar drops back. They're sending the blitz. Allar looking, throws over the middle. It is caught as he spun around and tackled at the 49-yard line by, well, Winstead again with the catch. And that's going to be a 15-yard catch a run. That'll be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down, tackled by Garber. Allar drops back, moving to his left, throws. It is caught at the 48. That's just a gain of 2 by Bell. Couple of plays could turn this around. This guy. 2nd and 8. Allar in the gun. He drops back, looking over the middle, dumps it off, caught at the 45, spinning forward, and then gets to the 44 for a gain of about 4. 34 seconds and counting for the Steelers. O-line is the problem. Yes. Yes, it is. Allar takes the snap, drops back, looking, throws it down the left side. It is caught. And then he steps out of bounds. The Jets saying he didn't catch it. The referees are saying he did. That is a nice catch by Jacoby Keeney-James. Back shoulder throw, almost a pick. You could argue it should have been a pick, but in reality, it's a catch. 1st and 10 at the 27. Allar drops back. He's looking, throws over the middle. It is tipped and incomplete. Bell tipped it to himself and still couldn't make the catch, as the defender was there to jar the ball loose. Stops the clock with 14 seconds left. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Steelers. .22 personnel. Second and 10 for Pittsburgh. The quarterbacks separated themselves tonight. Yeah, both not really that great. I mean, Allar, I think, played a little bit better, but not much. Allar throws over the middle. It is tipped of the air and incomplete. Pass intended for Mason, maybe a little bit behind Lance Mason. Yep, just a little bit behind. If that's on it, that's a catch. You'd think it would be a catch. 3rd and 10 for the Steelers. How's it going, Bill? Welcome on in. It's been a while. Steelers offense, yeah, definitely not looking that great, but, you know, it is what it is. Preseason is preseason, but I hear you. Definitely not a fun game for the Steelers as Allar drops back, throws a wobbler, and that is overthrown, incomplete. Steelers looking for a flag. No flag is thrown. This will be the last play of the game. 4 seconds left. Brutal. Proby believes. Never realized how much of a troll Proby was, honestly. At first I thought Proby is just a positive, very positive. But now, I think a few weeks ago I realized, yeah, Proby's been... Proby's not been that way the entire time. I was a fool. Allar drops back. He steps up. Allar looking, and he... Oh, avoids a sack. Throws it through the uprights. Incomplete. I mean, pretty cool. I mean, he broke out of a sack. Kind of looking like Big Ben, but then he channels his inner Chris Boswell and knocks it through the uprights. But unfortunately, these points don't count. That is the end of the game. The Jets shut out the Steelers 17-0. That is the way the cookie crumbles. I am Dr. Delay. And again, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure, again, before you go, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Those of you that are interested in the Pirates and the Dodgers, that'll start in 20 minutes. So hopefully I'll see you there. If not, that's all good. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for letting me call the game. Like I said, there's a lot of people calling the game tonight. So thank you for giving me your time out of your day and giving me, the small channel, a chance. As I appreciate it. Again, I'll be calling a lot more football in the near future. But that'll do it. I will catch you guys, some of you in 20 minutes, some of you guys later. I'll see you next time right here on the Dr. Delay Sports Network. Again, I'll be ending the stream immediately. So see you there. Catch you in a few.